beauty. Let's up on my dash, step up.
Kasi tumulong na rin eh. Nabunto ka na pakasarap. Wala pa na ulit. Dito pisa, miss ka na niya.
I run from that.
Kasi tumulong na rin eh. Nabunto ka na pakasarap. Wala pa na ulit. Dito pisa, miss ka na niya.
I run from that.
Kasi tumulong na rin eh. Nabunto ka na pakasarap. Wala pa na ulit. Dito pisa, miss ka na niya.
I run from that.
Kasi tumulong na rin eh. Nabunto ka na pakasarap. Wala pa na ulit. Dito pisa, miss ka na niya.
I run from that.
Masih bertumbuh dengan ini. Sebelum kau mendapatkan perlawanan oleh Easy tapi Sami sekarang ini.
I run from none.
You come from high. Now you see me rise.
Masih bertumbuh dengan ini. Sebelum kau mendapatkan perlawanan oleh Easy tapi Sami sekarang ini.
I run from none.
You come from high. Now you see me rise.
Masih bertumbuh dengan ini. Sebelum kau mendapatkan perlawanan oleh Easy tapi Sami sekarang ini.
I run from none.
It is 8:03 p.m. in Manila, 8:03 p.m. in Malaysia, and 7:03 p.m. in Indonesia and Thailand. 25 Battle Royal teams slugging it out on the final day of qualifiers for the Zero to Hero Showdown Season 2. Welcome everybody to tonight's program, brought to you, of course, by the one and only Paramount Gaming Esports. My name is Bravosix, broadcasting live from Metro Manila, and with me tonight, it's not easy to to be able to cast with someone who's really, really great as this person, but I will try and conquer my fear because she really is awesome. Loving her is Red because her name is Red Queen. Red Queen, magandang gabi. How are you doing? And I'm so excited and thrilled to work with you, partner.
Hey, good evening, good evening. Thank you again. What a wonderful introduction coming from my co-casters all the time. So, it makes it very, a happy feeling for me to always be here, especially this is already the final day for the Zero to Hero. This is the last batch, the last top 6 teams that will proceed to our C minor. So I'm very, very excited, partner, because we have some big names in this bracket, and of course I'm already looking forward to see as well the teams that really tried hard to grind, invested some time to perfect everything, during the BR scrimmages. And then now they're bringing all their talents and all their skills right here inside this competition. What do you think, the viewers need to expect from this final day?
Well, based from experience tonight and in the previous nights and in the previous seasons, Red Queen, we've seen quite the tough action. And when we say tough, we mean tough. These teams tried so hard. They got this far. But in the end, will it matter? So let's go straight to the teams list for tonight. Let's click to see which of these teams will be advancing to the minors. Of course, slot number 1, we got ΔΕΝΣΕΤSU Radiance. The second one is EHRA ESPORTS Ares. Number 3 is NICAEA Falcons. Number 4, BLinKommunity Vipers. Number 5, 4 Kings Aces. Number 6, ARMAMENT RODZINA Esports. Number 7 is Shooter Dice PH or SDPH Empire. Number 8, Hybrid Gamers. Number 9, 212 Underground. This is a team from Indonesia. So will be slot number 10, People of CODM. Slot number 11, Royal Ace ELLVICTO. And slot number 12, JENDRAL PURGATORY. They will be coming from Indonesia. Slots 13 to 25, partner. Take it away.
Yeah, so slot number 13, we got the R7 Legacy, followed by Shadow. We also have right here competing with us ABC VERYSEXY. Ooh, ImmortalWarlord, Warlord HitnRun on slot number 16, ABZU. I mean, these players must love letters. Anyway, slot number 18, we got SDPH ISCHYROS. 19, we have MANDIRIGMA HYDRA. Moving down the list, we got Summit VANDALS, TNC Esports Emperors on slot number 21, and another team coming from TNC, which is the BLACKFYRE. Slot number 23, we have the BVE VISAGE. 24, Juice X Machina V2.
Yeah, Machina.
Riley Eris on slot number 25. Of course, the last team, but definitely not the least.
I couldn't agree more, and I kid you not, this lineup is definitely stacked. You know the reference. Shout out to Super Clark for that. But before we go into the specifics of the game, let's show our viewers what really is at stake here. I mean, we are on the final day of the competition, so there is, of course, a prize pool. I mean, you gotta stay motivated in order for you to be able to make that fight, right? So there is an 8,000 CP prize pool with 1,000 CP for the winners every day, especially with the new battle pass up. That 1,000 CP could definitely pull you up and get you to a lot of heights. So if I were part of these teams, I should be really fighting hard, fighting well, and fighting fast, because having in-game credits definitely is something that could be motivating, right?
Right. If you guys want to improve your skins for your guns, do you also have skins for your vehicles here, partner?
Yeah, we do, and there are
Ooh.
legendary skins for that. And in fact, one of the recent draws for Call of Duty Mobile has this ATV, the quad bike and stuff like that. The legendary ATV it's in the shape of like an insect or something. So imagine if you're riding on an insect, basically. So it makes you unique. But speaking of unique,
Yeah.
this is a tournament and we have unique rules to follow. So ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, watch this.
Welcome. In this video, we will explain the format of PG Esports Zero to Hero League for Quarter 3, Year 2022. The league will consist of 3 stages. The first stage is the Southeast Asia Showdown. The showdown will happen from July 29 to August 6. It consists a total of 6 rounds, played out in both TPP and FPP, isolated on blackout battlefields. 25 teams will compete in each showdown to win a share of the daily prize pool worth 8,000 CP. And the top 6 teams of each day earn the rights to qualify for the qualifier rounds of the Zero to Hero Southeast Asia Minors. The second stage of the league is the Zero to Hero Southeast Asia Minors. The Minors will happen from August 8th to August 13th, played out in both TPP and FPP, isolated on blackout battlefields. This tournament will be conducted in a double elimination format. 48 teams will fight through the following stages: qualifiers bracket A and B, lower bracket A, lower bracket finals, upper bracket finals, and the grand finals. 24 teams will compete in the finals for the prize pool of $400 US, and the top 3 winning teams will qualify directly to the semi-finals of the third stage, which is the Zero to Hero Southeast Asia Majors. Who will hold it out in the Zero to Hero Southeast Asia League and be crowned the hero? Let's find out.
And there you have it, partner. The rules for the Zero to Hero Showdown Season 2. You got to follow them, and you got to make sure that you are ready for them. We will be in it for 6 intense and action-packed rounds of Battle Royale action tonight. First off, isolated, everybody's home in Call of Duty Mobile Battle Royale. And of course, we were talking about the teams earlier, Barter, just to give you a little bit of a little bit of an overview. What is wrong with me today? I'm so nervous. That's why. Anyway, a little bit of a background. Some of the teams that are participating tonight actually came also from last night and the previous days of the showdown. We're talking about the TNC Emperors and TNC BLACKFYRE, as well as BVE VISAGE. They were pulling off really good plays last night, but will they be able to withstand a new frontier of enemies tonight? So we're talking about the Four Kings Aces, the ARMAMENT RODZINA eSports. The latter team, Red Queen, participated in the Garena Survivors. So we're talking about experience. We're also talking about new faces from Indonesia, from Thailand, and from Malaysia that will be fighting off tonight. So that's my expectations. I'm expecting it to be action-packed. How about you?
Well, this is what I've discussed with Fasha the first time that I casted with her. Of course, I'm going to be always looking at those underdogs that will be challenging those veteran players in the CODM community. And pretty much we were discussing in the background a while ago. You've told me about the teams to really watch out for, the teams that should not be skipped over because, well, again, we pretty much know that they always dominate and conquer the battlefields. So I am looking at those teams that will try and prove themselves together. I think yours is a bit contagious. I'm having some problem with my tongue as well. But anyway, yeah, I'll be looking at those teams who will really try and dominate. Challenge this veteran players in this whole tournament and really prove themselves to be greater players in CODM. But of course, we also want to know what you guys think about this whole tournament. If you guys are rallying behind a certain player or a team, if you guys are rooting against a team, please don't forget to let us know by typing everything down there in the comment section and maybe inviting some of your friends, invite the whole community, invite the whole clan to come and support your players here into Zero to Hero Showdown, right, partner?
I couldn't agree more. I mean, Super Clark is probably going to be earning 1,000 CP every time we say that. And speaking of letting you know in the comment section, I just want to let you know, partner, your love, your twin is watching us right now. Fasha Bunny streaming saying, nice, I love seeing MYSG teams. And she also says, Paramount Gaming Esports, can I have 1,000 CP too? I mean, in Filipino terms, baka naman.
Yeah.
Baka naman.
Baka naman.
In
I think that
English,
should
it
be a
means maybe
thing.
also us. I mean,
What?
Yeah, maybe also us. And speaking of people in the background, I just want to give a quick shout out to our person in mission control, the one and only, the undisputable, the inimitable Colix Gaming, reminding us every day for the third time that too big is water. And it's very, very important for you to get hydrated because we are definitely going to see quite the fight tonight. So thank you very, very much, Mission Control, the man, the myth, the legend, Colix Gaming, for bringing us all the
Wow.
beautiful action since day one of the showdown. I could not contain my excitement. We are already. I'm having a little bit of a view of the monitor right now in one of my screens. I'm seeing the teams already in the room, and I'm just really excited. I mean, who are you? I mean, it's my first time working with Red Queen, by the way. I'm so excited. I couldn't sleep last night actually. I was reviewing the way Red Queen is casting. I'm like, this is magic. I gotta find a way to complement the energy, the spirit, and everything that she brings to the table. So I want to thank Paramount Gaming Esports for bringing in the one of the best, if not the best, broadcast team in the entire showdown so far. So aside from me, Bravosix, there's Red Queen over there. We got Colix Productions, who is the hybrid guy. I mean, he's a super production guy. I mean, he knows how to cast, he knows how to stream, he knows how to do his productions and all that. And of course, we got the stellar broadcast team. Of course, we got Gentleman Gaming. We got Fasha Bunny Streaming, who I was partnered with last night. We got Oriyu, who is currently recuperating from COVID-19. I hope you get well soon, brother. There's also Bisaya This Gaming. There's also Redman. And of course, let's not forget the one and only Cirilla Gaming, Super Clark.
Hey.
I mean, these names are really, really, really good. And of course, I couldn't contain my excitement when I saw the schedule, of course. I mean, and of course, these people are legends in their own right. So please, please, please do show them some love, show them support in the comments. Yeah, I did. I did mention Oreo Mission Control. I did. But yeah, in a little while, we will be seeing our first map. What are your expectations coming in this first round, partner?
Expectations. Well, everyone's starting from a cleanness state right here. So, I'm interested, always interested about the drop points that they're gonna be making. Of course, when it comes to CODM, the teams, the way that they choose, their drop points are always where they are most comfortable. Of course, there are some
That's true.
considerations when you guys are dropping choosing your target locations. Do I know this place enough? Do I have the proper skill set and confidence to actually survive if there's any squad that will challenge me, or contest me in this particular area right here? Can I survive that? And this is a very different gameplay, Bravo, compared to the other BR, thing that I am, or game that I am playing or casting, because this one you can always respawn. So if you're going to ask me, it all boils down on how good your team is when it comes to proper communication. Because you have to know, you guys have to talk to each other. Is it still safe to go back right there and try to finish our opponents, or do we choose another area to reset, to regroup? Do we need to still engage? These are some of the questions that you might want to ask yourselves first before you actually get into an engagement. And CODM, man, there's a lot of action that is always happening everywhere. So I mean, yeah, Red Queen, I always take you guys where the action is. So we're always gonna be looking at the engagements, Bravosix.
I couldn't agree more. And there is 20 seconds left on the clock before we start the first round. I'm also seeing people from Malaysia on the Paramount Gaming Facebook Live. We shout out to our 28 million viewers, plus those who are still watching on the Red Queen Facebook page, as well as my Facebook page. 5 seconds left before the initial drop. And let's get to it as soon as we can, Mission Control, because this is round 1 of the Zero to Hero Showdown Season 2, the final day for our qualifiers. And I think in a little while we will be seeing the map drop. Here we go. Thank you very much, Mission Control. And Red Queen, just for your reference, look at this map divide. We are going to see a potential map or potential drop spots over at the new Vision City, which is the new addition for this season. And of course,
Oh.
I am anticipating potential drops over at high impact areas. So we're talking about areas like farm where there's a lot of engagements in ranked games, potentially also in the snow areas for like overgrown and heat, because these are spots wherein you got to get your snowboards and you got to get that extra mobility factor in order for you to move across the map fast. And as we could see, there is a clash in the new Vision City area, at least 2 teams over there. Let's try and find that that action in a little while. People are avoiding the farm, surprisingly, but I think we are going to see a lot of engagement over at Overgrown and Heat, simply because there is a chopper there and it helps mobility. Okay, here we go. We got the 4K aces. Slot E right now. I could see Kiel is trying to go in for the close-up, and he knocks down that player with from TNC with the RPD machine gun. 2 clans already in that new Vision City. Close range engagements, close quarters, city to city, room to room, block to block, partner.
Yeah, I mean, this is what I love about CODM, because, you know, these players, the teams, they're not afraid to engage. I mean, the moment that they step off the plane, it's really, you know, like, it's action already. That's why, you know, I agree with you. This tournament is really super action-packed, and that's what we are giving to you guys right now. So as my partner said a while ago, we just dropped into this new town area we're in. I believe it was 3 squads that actually dropped in here. So we might be seeing a lot of the actions happening in just a little while. Depends if they will still try to come back and challenge these opponents that actually wiped them out. But we'll see later on. But most of the teams actually dropped on the northern side of the map, which is the snowy terrain for the isolated. Maybe because, as you mentioned earlier, because of the snowboards, it will help them with their mobility. Of course, that would actually help them if they want to escape a certain engagement partner.
That's right. I mean, that's totally right. And as we could see right now, we are moving into the snow area, just like what Red Queen is saying. I wish that I was able to, or I really wish I could go to a snow zone in real life. You know? I mean, the cold never bothered me anyway. The same way too big is cold too big doesn't bother Colix at this point. Whenever he tries to take the bat, he'll just scream like, ow, and then when the water is cold. But anyway, let's move into the battle. ABC, very sexy, I assume, coming in from Malaysia right now, and 7 is going for the kill for Riley Aries. ABC, Alibaba clan from Malaysia, a very popular clan in the MYSG side, partner. Fasha Bunny and the rest of the Malaysia-Singapore teams are probably watching this very closely, and it's a hot start for ABC tonight. They are able to face off with one of the top tier teams from the Philippines, which is Riley. Moving on to KF Falcons, going for the knockdown to that player over and near the nuclear plant, as we could see right now. Close range engagement. Very important that you and your team are communicating and you have the right weapons to deal with such threats.
Yeah, you really need to have that evasive maneuver, you know, where you just have to really make sure that one of you survives, so that one can actually collect those dog tags and go for the recall in case you guys find yourselves at a disadvantage already, like what's happening right now. We got one right here just turned into a box, so I don't know what's gonna happen, but definitely I hope that they still have, you know, a teammate that's left behind for the game, so they can go for the pickup right there, Bravo. And right now we are seeing, you know, teammates coming from this team collecting all those dog tags again, praying that they can actually go for that scan to get their teammates back into the game. Of course, we want to survive until the end zone so that you'll have that firepower that you guys want. I mean, that's pretty much the whole objective when you guys are playing in a BR tournament. I mean, you need to get all of your teammates until to the, up to the end zone so that you'll pretty much dominate everything. I mean, that's the whole plan for this one. But of course, if you cannot do that, well, you need to have, you know, some sort of a grand plan on how to survive if in case you guys are left with just 2 players in your team. I don't know, if you guys are going up a full squad, you guys better bring out the big guns like what this player is doing right now. I think is trying to go up, you know, this big nuclear thing right
nuclear
here to
plant.
get
Yeah,
that vantage point. But, well, let's switch over to this team because they are heading towards another player and doing a massive spray down right now, partner. Where did you go?
I basically had a little bit of a technical glitch right now. You know, internet in the Philippines isn't really that good. And as we can see right now, speaking of not that good, I don't think it is a good night for the team that was engaged by our... I just have to double check this team if it's the NICAEA Falcons or some other squad, because based on my monitoring, it's a little bit blurred as of the moment. It is slot number 3. So Mission Control, can you kindly double check if it's slot number 3 and they are the NICAEA Falcons, or is it EHRA Esports? Yeah, it is the NICAEA Esports Falcons. They came in. They actually coming back. They were also part of the teams last night. So are they gonna apply a lot of the lessons that they learned from last night? I mean, you were able to catch a little bit of the action from last night, partner, and we saw very ingenious gameplay coming in from different teams, whether it's the kills that come from 4K or the Jackal gameplay coming in from Reborn from Indonesia. Are we gonna see more of that tonight? In the meantime, moving on to this slot number 6. Is this Armament RODZINA? Mission Control? I just need to double check if what I'm saying or the team name I'm saying is right. Right now, they are trying to go for the resource play. Very important. Get your loots, get your resources, get your ammunition. Especially, we are in for a prolonged fight. And mind you, partner, we're still in the TPP mode. So this is a mode that everyone knows. Later, when we put the first-person perspective, it's going to be quite the hype. And boom! Possible double kill right there. And the rewind mastery coming in from 4K Aces.
Yeah, but the fight is not over because, well, this player is really out for blood right here. He's still trying to dance the dance of death right here, Bravo, and still trying to dominate the fight by acquiring those kill points that they need for the team. But we've talked about this, you know, with Fasha again. I mean, the whole strategy when you guys are playing in a BR, I always start, you know, I don't want to start my game with an engagement. I always want to go in prepared because I want to get those throwables that I need in order to eliminate my opponents. I want my attachments complete before I get into fights because I want to give off, you know, the big damage to my enemies like that. I mean, every little thing helps. And when a push comes to shove right here, well, it can actually save you.
Right. I mean, I was gonna try and sing that last part of your statement. Every little thing you do is magic. I mean, it has to be. It has to be like that, especially in moments like this, partner. 5 kills so far for our team from 4K Aces. Last night, 4 Kings, the main 4 Kings team, was able to climb up the ladder and literally lead. Will 4K take this again for the second night in a row? And as we could see right now, moving in a double-digit performance for our NICAEA Falcons. Mission Control, can you verify? Is that 11 or 10 kills? But moving on, SDPH now. Our SDPH team slot number... I just couldn't see the number properly, but I assume it is a team from our SDPH. Slot number 7, I assume. Either slot number 7 or a slot number 18. We have 2 squads from Shooter Dice PH at the moment. And as we could see right now, they are trying to go for the rally car gameplay. Mobility is the key. Trying to find... my assumption is that they are going to try and go for the arsenals. A very big part of it is very important so that you could get the weapon that you built. You have the confidence to engage because you know your weapon best.
Right. And where you're comfortable at, of course, you're always gonna go for that one. But for me, I always go for, you know, an AR and an SMG for a quick kill. You know, when it comes to playing tournaments such as this one, Bravo, I want to talk about, you know, the veterans versus the young bloods in the game, because for the veterans, your expectation is they have this whole experience because they've participated in a lot of tournaments, local scrimmages and everything, so they pretty much know what they are doing. Consistency is very basic for them, but we need to talk about the young bloods when it comes to, you know, their reflexes when it comes to a certain engagement. And that's what I think makes it very interesting, because most of the time the new teams, you know, they are not afraid to engage because they can pretty much clutch it and they are very confident with their skills. So I think you know, the gameplay that we want to see sometimes is that how this veterans going to put their experience above those young bloods that are playing in this tournament.
Another kill while we're discussing about the young bloods and the experienced players partner. Red Queen, we are seeing right now 4K trying to go in for the smoke bomber play. They're trying to go in for the escape, and that smoke bomber proving to be effective when used in a different manner. He's trying to go for the escape right there, but our team from the NICAEA Falcons are literally on fire. I could see them pulling off a double-digit performance, but they are trying to go and engage against this particular team. I just couldn't see it properly, probably because of my own internet signal. I'll have to fix that later. But right now, I am seeing quite the engagement. The smoke bomber in effect. And as we can see right now, Wei is the name of the player. Trying to find a way to go for the knockdown, and CEO killing that player with a Rust 79U submachine gun. And trap engagement. Here we go. Trying to go for the close-in gameplay. Oh, wait a minute. Where is our team moving out? 12 minutes now in the gameplay, and I am seeing MANDIRIGMA. No kills so far, but I think they are trying to go for the escape. They are trying to escape the fate because NICAEA Falcons are just close by. And I think the ninja play is coming into play. And Jack 12 eliminating that player. And NICAEA Falcons definitely flying high tonight.
Well, he tried to escape. I mean, he really tried to escape, but unfortunately, you know, they were out for blood. They really want those kill points. Of course, it's gonna help you really rank up, you know, climb the leaderboard. So I don't think they're gonna let go of that one. So that's pretty much it for that team. What team was that again?
NICAEA Falcons.
NICAEA Falcons, the one that got wiped out.
The one that got wiped out, I'll have to verify, but I just couldn't see my monitor clearly. But yeah, NICAEA Falcons are definitely upping their game tonight. They are exposed. They're battle tested. They've been through such a night last night. So is this consistency gonna be continuous? And as we can see right now, ARMAMENT RODZINA going in for the kill. Outside safe zone gameplay, as we can see. It is now Arma versus Riley. Two great brands, 4v1 situation. Aries trying to go for the escape, going for the ninja play over in the roof, trying to go and heal, trying to go for the reset, but the pack of wolves of ARMAMENT RODZINA, will they be able to finish the job? Or will Riley Aries be able to fight another day? We are now in the kill house. Literally, will this be a kill house? Yes, sir!
Well, all I can say, Bravo, that was a good performance on gatekeeping their opponent. Of course, they've pretty much, you know, given a big pressure on that team and really prevented them to get inside our safe zone and therefore getting all those kill points for our game number one. We are actually now on our third phase, so the zone is shrinking pretty much. When it gets smaller, everything, you know, the space will be crowded, and these teams will have no choice but to actually, you know, fight with each other.
And not just fight with each other, but deal with the inevitable. And bang! That TNC player going in for the Kobe play with a frag grenade knockdown. And as we can see right now, TNC slot 22. TNC BLACKFYRE. Will BLACKFYRE be in your area tonight? And as we can see right now, finding a way to escape. They are in between an engagement with at least 3 teams right now, based on what I could see. I can see BLACKFYRE in over there, and look at those red markers, Red Queen. Those red markers signify footsteps, and he gets knocked down. This player from BLACKFYRE getting knocked down by a Viper, BLinKommunity Viper player, if I am not mistaken. Just verifying on the number of kills right now, but I am seeing potentially around 6 or 7, maximum of 8. All right. Moving on forward, but we're waiting, and while we are seeing the action popping off, we have at least 33 soldiers left with so many other teams still in the play. I just couldn't see the net speed at the moment, and I think there is a kill right now courtesy of our team from the BLinKommunity Vipers. Will Daddy Blink be able to smile and give his $1 billion happiness tonight? BLinKommunity Vipers trying to find a way to go in for the play. The Jack 12 in his hand, the AK-47 on the other. The BLinKommunity Vipers trying to go in for the high ground play. Very, very pivotal in moments like this. Sometimes it's always the position position that gets you into a better spot. But if your team is able to devise a counter, then you will be able to take the W.
Well, Bravo, I think you have to carry me for our game number one. I just have to check my connection because I'm really having some technical difficulties casting for this specific game right here. So let me just check everything before I get back. But please, Bravo, take it away.
All right, we are moving in, and I could see right now at least 10 out of 19 teams still in the play if my memory serves it right. Way trying to go in for the closure, trying to find a way to literally fix in the play, and Bear go. Oh, wait a minute! Multiple engagements right there. At least 3 clans fighting off in the same spot. Bear knocking down Caldero. In Filipino, we say taobang Caldero. That means you are already full, and I think they are going full to the brim. ABC Mystic now. I think we are seeing a little bit of a clearer connection thanks to the magic of technology. ABC Mystic is still in the play. 8 out of 19 still in the play right now. 9 kills to be exact, or was it 5 or 6? And Kai VS getting knocked down right there by the team from the NICAEA Falcons. Kai VS getting killed by Bear with the Jack 12. And there we go! HD signal, baby! Here we go! VS knocking down Dardiel, and VS killing Dardiel with a kilo 141. 8 kills for this team from Malaysia. All the hype. Will they be able to sustain that hype? And as we can see right now, Win, will he be able to go for the W? Win trying to escape, but the entire team of ABC, VERYSEXY, I assume, is still alive and kicking. But look at NICAEA Falcons. Look at NICAEA Falcons, Red Queen. 25 kills in the first round. What a whopping performance.
25 kills? Are you kidding me?
I kid you not.
But Bravo, I feel great because finally, it's like, getting through things without your glasses, and now you finally put on your glasses and I can see clearly now.
Now the rain is gone.
So let's get back to the game because things are already getting pretty intense at the moment. We are looking at TNC Fate right now trying to get inside the safe zone, but he needs to be careful because right in front of him are players coming from Viper. So this is going to be hard, Bravo. I mean, he is the only one, for TNC going up against a full squad just in case. But TNC, I don't think they are even aware that TNC Fate is just right behind them.
Fate trying to escape his fate outside the safe zone, but he doesn't escape the fate of death as the Vipers take another bite. 6 out of 19 with 15 out of 17 to go. 15 out of 72 still in the play. You know what, Red Queen? This is where the action really goes at it. And look at our final zone. There is a potential that one of the teams will employ a sniper to go up into that water tower. Very tactical, and as well as a very suppressive weapon. As we could see right now, 2-1-2 Mystic from Indonesia also still alive. Empress getting knocked down by ABC. Indonesia versus Malaysia versus the Philippines in this final circle. And as we can see right now, Mystis getting hit. Mystis is getting hit. Empress getting killed by KYM of ABC. Very sexy. And as we can see right now, they are literally very sexy in their aim, finding a way to literally slide their tactics in and literally closing in on each other. Misty going close. Misty is going close, and RM of BBE with a kill right there. The BLinKommunity Vipers still alive at this point. And also SDPH, our slot number 7 team, SDPH Empire. Will the Empire be built or will the Empire be demolished? As you can see right now, look at this. 4 teams left and it's still getting more intense.
There you go. We are already witnessing pandemonium happening right now in front of your eyes. We got 2 teams right now, Viper and BVE, trying to battle it out. We got already players coming from Viper on their knees. So this is actually a 2v4 situation right now. Bravo and BVE is already pushing in for the kill. Can they survive this one? Viper, here comes another player for them. But oh no, I don't think they can clutch this one. They got overpowered by BVE in that encounter right there, Bravo.
SDPH, shooter dice PH going in for the sniper play, trying to find a way to close in. Very tactical for both of these teams to really stay in the play. But look at it, ABC VERYSEXY is still in the play. They're in the running. Fasha Bunny must be smiling right now in the comment section. As we can see right now, Dread. Is it Dread? My net is getting a little bit laggy again.
Yeah, again.
But yeah, We are going to address this later during the break, but as we could see right now, Dread, last 3 teams, 5 out of 72 still in the play. Obviously, a 3v2v1 situation. Will SDPH be able to make the clutch out of this? But the odds definitely aren't in his favor as he tries to go for the long range play, trying to make some kills from behind, and Viz getting knocked down. Jin getting knocked down by the sniper rifle of Drake. Drake closing into ABC, VERYSEXY. But will it be a sexy victory for VERYSEXY tonight? Last 2 teams, last 3 kills. Drake finding a way to get hit, and SDPH goes in for the clutch.
Wow, that was very intense gameplay coming from SDPH. I mean, he was the only player left for his team, but that didn't bother him at all. Bravo. I mean, there was 2 squads that are actually fighting just in front of him, but he capitalized on that chaotic situation and just tried to steal some kills, you know, but I didn't even think that he can actually clutch this and win the game. I mean, pretty much I thought he's gonna settle for the 2nd place, but nope. He got the W for our game number 1, guys, with just 1 player left. Come on!
I mean, we got to break down what happened that in a little while, but the brilliance of the use of the smoke bomber literally showed its premise. I mean, he was able to tag the rest of ABC right there, and he was also using an automatic shotgun. So that literally put him over in close range. And we could see MJ with 0 kills, Brush with 3 kills, Dre carrying the team with 5, and Mewi, is it Mewi or Miwi, with 0 kills. So that's a total of 8 kills for our SDPH Empire, literally leading the Empire tonight. But on 2nd place is ABC, VERYSEXY from Malaysia with a sexy start. Look at that, 4, 6, 10, 11, 14 kills over in the first round. So very, very good headway for ABC, VERYSEXY. On the number 3 spot, we got, of course, the BLinKommunity Vipers with a total of 2, 4, 6 kills. Not bad, but also there still are placing points. So we are going to see a lot more of this action in the 2nd round, Red Queen.
Yes, of course, we're going to talk more about what happened during our game number 1, all the technical issues, technical difficulties, of course, with our mission control, and just what really happened during our game number 1. As my partner said, you know, we're going to break things down for you guys, but of course, we're going to take a short break, so keep on sharing this live stream, you know, keep tagging your friends down there in the comment section, so make sure that you guys watch this Zero to Hero Showdown, because this is already the final day for our qualifiers, and again, only the top 6 teams will proceed to our C minors. But of course, we're going to put a pin on that one. We're going to come back, guys, so please don't go away.
You come from high. Now you see me rise.
Kasi bertumbuh dengan sini. Sebelum kau dapat perlawanan oleh Zeta Pisami sekarang ni.
I run from none.
You come from high. Now you see me rise.
Kasi bertemu dengan Remy. Sebelum kau mendapatkan perlawanan oleh SDPH sampai sekarang ni.
You come from high. Now you see me rise.
Kasi bertemu dengan Remy. Sebelum kau mendapatkan perlawanan oleh SDPH sampai sekarang ni.
You come from high. Now you see me rise.
Kasi bertemu dengan Remy. Sebelum kau mendapatkan perlawanan oleh SDPH sampai sekarang ni.
And we are back in the Zero to Hero Showdown Season 2, brought to you, of course, by Paramount Gaming Esports. My name is Bravosix, together with the one, the only, the Queen is in the building. Red Queen is in the building. And that was an intense first round, Arthur. I mean, that was insane. It was off the charts. I mean, that 3v1 clutch by SDPH literally sealed the deal. So I am going to see a little bit more of the back to basics in terms of how our players tonight will be fighting. We haven't seen more of the strategy gameplay yet, but it's really more of pure luck, I suppose. And not just pure luck, that's coupled with skill and battlefield prowess. So what are your thoughts? What are your expectations moving in to the second round, partner?
I mean, judging by what happened, that was a perfect ending to a very intense fight, for game number 1. SDPH, he is, if we're going to think about it, he is already at a disadvantaged position considering the fact that he is the only player left for his team, but he actually capitalized, the teams that are fighting just right in front of him. He played the edge of the circle and just tried to steal some kills, like what we mentioned earlier. Pretty much was just like a mid-range fight, but it was an awesome display of game IQ and the clutch gameplay as well. The CQC, man, that close counter fight, just right at the moment he popped off that smoke bomb right there. I mean, just the sequence, if we're gonna look at it, if we take a closer look at just what happened, the sequence of the actions that he did, that really pretty much, say that he is, I mean, this player doesn't even get that pressure that when it comes to playing. I mean,
Pressure.
pretty
That
much he really
is
clutched
what
it.
you. Yeah, I mean, that is what really happened. I mean, when you are under pressure, there are instances that, you make irrational decisions in combat, or you make
Hmm.
errors, you make a lot of mistakes. But in that situation, the player from
Hmm.
SDPH didn't bow down to pressure. I mean, he had the
Hmm.
numbers at disadvantage, but what did he have in hand? He had his skill. He had this automatic Jack 12 shotgun. So that is very, very important. When you have the cards stacked against you, you got to find a way to outwit your opponent. And that's basically what
Yeah.
threw our team from ABC very sexy off guard. But there's another team that I really want to commend tonight.
Hmm.
NICAEA Falcons with over 25 kills in that first round. So
Yeah.
that will definitely be
Yeah.
giving them headway. Mission Control, do we have any info if we have like leaderboards or something? Here we go. And just like I expected, NICAEA Falcons, 25 kills over in the first round. They are leading the
Wow.
leaderboards tonight. Moving on to the second one is ABC. Very sexy. Sexy start for them. 14 kills, 13 placement points. That makes it 27. They're just 2 points away from
Hmm.
toppling NICAEA Falcons from the lead. Following is our winner of the first round, that clutch from SDPH Empire, putting them on the third spot. 8 kills, 15 placement points, so that's a total of 23 points. And then moving on to the BLinKommunity Vipers. If Daddy Blink is watching, he'll probably be smiling from above, as they are in the fourth place with 17 points, followed by the comebacking team, or the returning team from BVE VISAGE. 14 points, 5 kills, 9 from placement, and Deus Ex Machina version 2 with 13. Very, very tight rankings tonight, partner.
Yeah, I mean, if we're gonna look at those numbers again, even though SDPH actually took the W for our game number one, it still boils down to how many kill points you guys are getting from each game. That's definitely going to boost you up in the overall leaderboard. So pretty much, it. I mean, for me, it doesn't really matter if you guys win the game. What's important is really to get those, to put up those huge numbers when it comes to kill point. I know it's very hard to find that golden ratio when you guys are playing in a tournament,
Ooh, I
the
love that
placement
term.
and the kill points. But still, you cannot play, a BR tournament passively. You need to put in extra work, put in extra effort to actually get those kill points that will actually help you stay at the top ranks for our leaderboards.
I couldn't agree more. I mean, I kid you not. It's a very, very difficult situation when you're a team that's actually coming in from the bottom of the leaderboards, or you're coming in for another day trying to
Hmm.
qualify. But tonight is definitely your night to shine. I mean, I kid you not. It's very difficult to find yourself, to find that motivation, to find your juju, to really
Yeah.
juice up. I mean, get all the resources. I'm making all these references because someone is watching us right now. It's a bird? No. It's a plane? No. It's a voice? Yes. It's Super Clark. I mean, that guy. That guy is a genius, and he's so infectious. I mean, there's a lot of terms that I actually adapt from him whenever we do casting and stuff like that. And here we go. Yeah, we are definitely gonna capitalize on a lot of that, a lot of his wisdom as we move on. But you know what, Red Queen? I mean, 47 seconds left before the start of the second round. We're gonna be in blackout, a map wherein mobility really is key, and the spaces are wider and much more open. So I mean, in the previous in other titles, I mean, can you give us like a sense of how BR is in terms of other other games? I mean, let's not mention the titles, but I mean, what does BR feel outside of Call of Duty Mobile, and what are the biggest similarities between CODM and other battle royale titles based from your years of experience as a caster?
Well, CODM pretty much really has a different gameplay compared to the other BRs that I've played and casted. For CODM players, this one I told you in the background, for them, they are not really afraid to engage in a fight. The moment that really, drop from the plane, it's really it's a fight right on. But for other BRs, you know, they choose a drop point wherein you gotta weigh the risk and the rewards. Of course, if you choose to target those type of locations wherein there's a high tier of loots and you know, high level gears, definitely there will be another high level players that will challenge you or contest you to get to dominate that area. But of course, it's going to be a sweet reward for your teams, because if you get those high level gears, then it's already an advantage against your opponents when it comes to giving, you know, critical damage to your enemies. So but you know, at the start of the game, if you get killed, that's it for you. That's it for you. There's no respawn. There's no second chances in the game. So it's really, you know, a high risk when you guys choose to drop into their main drop points in other BR compared to CODM. CODM, you get respawn, you get another chance to actually kill off your opponents. But it's really different when it comes to the other BR game.
Well, I couldn't agree more, Red Queen. We're moving on to the battle right now. We're in the Nuketown Island. You're absolutely right. In the intention of this this game is really to, you know, survival of the fittest, and this is what we're going on. Already one team eliminated in the first 2 minutes. 19 out of 20 still in the play, and as we can see right now, our squad number 1, which is Densetsu Radiance. Will Densetsu be able to bring the Radiance in? And then we move on to our slot number 12. Drago getting killed by Riri. Riri being bad like Rihanna right there, as he is able to make all of that kills. And Demon. Demon is finding a way. Is it Demon or Damon? I just couldn't see the name properly. But yeah, the signal is much clearer now, thanks to the magic done by our mission control. Thank you very much to mission control for teaching us how to make that magic. Moving on, 2 kills for our BVE Visage. Visage has literally made a comeback in the latter part of the game last night. They were able to employ a very good gatekeeping strategy and prevent players from entering a certain slot, and that they eliminated 2 squads in 3 minutes. Will they be able to make that same feat again tonight? And as we could see in the asylum area, we are seeing some teams coming in, and I think one of them is BVE Visage. BVE, easy God, trying to go it, taking it easy like Sunday morning as he tries to see that team escape from that engagement. And sometimes discretion is the better part of valor. You gotta find a way to escape, and Riri, or that player from DVE, making a kill on Riri with the jump.
I love the part when you said do it like bad like Rihanna. Oh, now. But anyway,
come on.
Yes, let's move on to Demon right here.
Demon.
Let's see if it can actually turn into a beast and actually kill off their opponents right now. But I think most of the squads actually left this particular area right here. So let's move on to another team. Here comes Onslaught E4. Okay, I can only see one player. They're pretty much scattered at the moment, but I think there's no backing out in this situation because we got Kyun right here crouching, you know, trying to get that intel, which is very important. Again, knowledge is power. And now heading towards this building right here, of course, feeding the information back to his teammates, but definitely gonna engage this one, Bravo.
Knowledge is power. In the Philippines, we say, if we don't have knowledge, we don't have power. And that is definitely finding a way to really, you know, wait a minute, EHR 4K getting knocked down by Kyun with the back 10. The 4 Kings aces, acing off another kill right there. And I'm freaking paranoid going down, finding a way to literally climb up the stairs, or the elevator, I should say. 4K's Kiel going in down, trying to go for the reset, trying to go for the resource play, and he moves in, gets in all of the resources, getting all the juices, and as we could see right now, they are in a tough engagement with our squad from ENR. Is that ENR? I have to double check mission control, but as we can see right now, they are trying to go in for the escape. Kiel going in for the jump, and he is gonna jump like Eddie Van Halen. Jump, finding a way to now move towards EHR, and EHR is getting entangled in a 2v2 situation.
is, partner. I mean, it sucks to be me right now because I can only see the players' silhouettes and I can see the engagements happening, but I cannot really say, I mean, who in particular. So I'm really gonna try my best right here to give you guys a very good show, you know, to deliver what is happening inside the arena. So right now we got one player on the ridge right here trying to check if it's already safe to actually push in and move in for the kill, but of course he is gonna be up for a whole squad, right? So I don't think it would be a smart move if he actually engages in this one. So might as well just keep them at bay and feed the information back to your teammates before you can actually you know, push forward and move in for the kill. But we got MOM Jacko right here, if I'm not mistaken, coming from slot number yes, Mandirigma S4. He tried to sneak a pick right there, but actually changed his mind and backed away from the situation. So I don't know what's really happening right now, but he just went through that smoke right there. But Mandirigma, there is a possibility that they will head towards another location right here, partner.
I couldn't agree more. And as we could see right now, MDM is moving away from the chip terminal. Very, very important if you want to have an upgrade into your class. And as we could see right now, 15 out of 20 still remaining in the play, 49 out of 72. And they are trying to go resource up. I mean, very important in every situation. Get yourself your juices, get your resources. You're Actually, you know what? This is a fun experience for me and for Red Queen, because even if the internet isn't cooperating, you know, I really love casting with my partner right now because she is giving us all the hype. And you know what? Moving forward, we are back to JENDRAL Purgatory, our slot number 12. This team is from Indonesia, and they are going in for the mobility play with the ORV. It's called an ORV, the four-seater vehicle that was, as right now, ABZU VERYSEXY. Will it still be a sexy night for them? How many kills do they have? Mission Control verifying. They have 9 kills already. ABZU VERYSEXY is on fire, and you know, mind you, they're only 2 points. There's only a 2-point gap between ABZU and NICAEA Falcons. If NICAEA Falcons does something wrong in this round, it's going to be a team from Malaysia that will lead into the leaderboards after this round.
Well, yeah, if you guys are playing in a big map, of course, as what my partner mentioned a while ago, mobility is actually one of the best things that you can prioritize in this game. So vehicles are actually very important to get you from point A to point B. And of course, if you get into a crucial situation, you can actually use these vehicles as cover if you guys don't have any choice. But you know how it is done in CODM. You can fly, you can slide, and you can just like be anywhere to try and take out your opponent. So we are seeing right here, Demon and Obi jumped aboard this helicopter right here. And of course, they can pretty much get all the information that they need because they can see where their opponents are pretty much down below. So they can already say where to attack, where to go, or from which direction their opponents will be coming from. But let's put a pin on that one because we got another player right here. And this is Bear. Let's see if he can actually, you know, pounce and get to his prey and take him out of this game number 2. Again, guys, we are now having just 30 teams inside our game number 2, and we are just at the second phase of the safe zone.
Second phase of the safe zone indeed, and that is a crucial point wherein this is one of the more bearable damage zones, as we can see right. 4K trying to go for the kill in the water, and yes sir, BBE's Gains is getting hit by the M4 light machine gun of our player from 4K. I just need to verify which player from the Aces this guy is. I just couldn't see, my vision is blurry again, but we can see right now 4K in the river town. I assumed it is the river town, yes sir, and they are trying to go and for the escape. But in the meantime, rather, a beautiful aerial shot by Mission Control. As we can see right now, BVE trying to go and avoid a potential 1v3 situation, but he's detected. He has to find a way to escape. BVE running for dear life. I gotta assume he's outside the safe zone. RM only with a pistol and a sword in his hand, with the defender capitalizing on the defender's damage reduction effect. But Kyun taking it home, bringing that kill, another kill for the 4 Kings Aces.
So I don't understand this, partner. I mean, dropping into a certain location with no guns at all. He doesn't have anything in his backpack, so I don't think he can really defend himself with just a pistol right there.
Right,
But anyway,
right.
we got Endo right here trying to Endo another player. Let's see if he can actually try to clutch this one and take another kill, because he's pretty much surrounded by these players from slot L2 right here. And here comes the attack, and they've managed to actually do a squad wipe in an instant.
General Purgatory bringing more people into Purgatory with that potential kill. And as we could see right now, our team from Densetsu finding a way to escape. 40 out of 72 still in the play. As we can see right now, 13 out of 20 teams still alive at this point. We are approaching the 11-minute mark. And as you can see, General Purgatory, after all this time, they've only got 4 kills, and that is a very, very troubling sign indeed. I mean, they've engaged in so many of the other clans, and this is again showing you the skill disconnect between Indonesia and other players. I mean, Filipino players in BR, in CODM, they really like going up close and personal. But you gotta give it to our team from General Purgatory, because they were able to really match up and be calculated, not always go in for like kill all the time type of play. So they're really relying on that strategy. Moving on to the BKY BLinKommunity Vipers now, moving in with the vehicle. Again, the map is big, the map is wide, and what do you do when there is something big and wide? You drive all around it. You find a way to go around it. You find a way to be mobile in situations like this. And when it's big and wide, yep, I couldn't agree more, Super Clark. You gotta make it smaller. You gotta make the world smaller for your opponents right now. And as we can see right now, oh, wait a minute. Someone killed there by Riley. We just have to verify who was able to make that kill. But right now, our team from the Vipers with that SMRS, the unguided rocket launcher, trying to find a way to hit that play.
I'm not sure if there's actually a squad that tried to go up against this team who is actually inside the vehicle right now, but we're moving on to another team, because there is at least 5 squads that are actually doing a battle right now. And here comes the player. He has the higher ground advantage, and here comes the massive spray down, but not enough to actually take any player out of this situation. Now, I think this is where the party is, Bravosix.
Coming up, so you better get this party started. Coming up, I'm coming. And this is basically what's going on right now. Kella 4K. 4K aces with a double-digit performance right now. 11, or was it 17? I have to double-check my number right now. Yep, it's 11 kills for the 4 Kings aces. Will Kulot, we having a curly night tonight as he sees his players literally being the kings of blackout at this point. Viper, Blue Cash. Oh, wait a minute. Missile lock. I don't want to get hit by that thing. Oh, it's still going on a hit to Viper's vehicle. Oh, Yami. Definitely not a yummy ending right there, as Yami and the 3 of the other players are getting hit by a missile, I assume, coming in from the General Purgatory. And brilliant use of mobility denial tactics. There we go, the smoke bomber again. The smoke bomber again, making the difference, Carter. That General Purgatory and the rest of BLinKommunity Vipers going in for the escape. Demon going in to try and deny Viper, but Viper is hit by Drago, courtesy of that vehicle explosion. Brilliant play coming in from General Purgatory, pinning down the BLinKommunity Vipers in that instant.
Yes, well, that was a very good performance, actually. It was a confirmed kill. I mean, they got locked into that missile and pretty much they went boom. But anyway, well, we already have 10 teams and 20 players still inside our game number 2. Now, what was that? Using an M2EBR, he just got killed and been eliminated out of the game. So that was pretty intense part.
Not just pretty, it was really intense. I couldn't agree more. Look at this, 2 kills now for our MANDIRIGMA, 27 out of 72. And definitely Densetsu also still in the play right now. They're still alive. They're still alive and kicking with the Trap Master in hand, trying to find a way to slow the opponent's advance down. And our team from Densetsu is trying to go for the split play. One going for the information, one going to hide. But definitely in situations like this, it's going to be the best or the first one to shoot always wins, because the zone is tighter. I mean, later earlier Red Queen and the rest are saying that, you know what you have to do when there is something that is lost, then you got to find a way to find it. I mean, these teams are definitely gonna be lost in such a transition from a wide zone to a smooth or a smaller zone. So it's definitely like playing lost and found. I mean, you gotta find a way to find your target and not get lost at the same time.
I thought you were gonna say lost in space without you.
Without you.
Well, you know what? The fight is about to be even more intense because, well, we are already at the 4th phase of the circle right here. We are left with just 5 teams looking to get that second W. So we are seeing, you know, a team right here getting bombarded at the moment, and right now we have one that's on his knees and pretty much got eliminated. I'm very sure of that one, even though I can only see the silhouette right here, partner. But yeah, I can see all bullets coming in from every direction right now. And what is happening? Please tell me.
I think it's ΔΕΝΣΕΤSU trying to set the game with that close-range JAK-12 kill. That JAK-12 automatic shotgun again being the weapon of choice by many of our players tonight, and that ninja from ΔΕΝΣΕΤSU trying to find a way to set the tone for the rest of the game. 6 out of 20 still in the play, and will he be able to stay outside of the safe zone for long? Critical moment, you gotta find a way to not get detected, but he gets seen, and ΔΕΝΣΕΤSU is eliminated by the NICAEA Falcons. Takrish going crushed right there. And as we can see, 4 Kings aces. The aces of 4K still finding a way to make the play. And as we can see right now, 4K is obviously they have the positional advantage because they're on the high ground. They can see what's going on down below. And as we can see right now, our Deus Ex Machina, will they be able to score a better performance tonight after not being able to qualify that or in the previous night?
Yes,
7 out of 20 teams.
Yeah, I agree
Go ahead.
with you about, you know, having always the higher elevation. Of course, that's always the best advantage against your opponents because you have the, you know, a better vantage point compared to your enemies. So, I mean, giving up the higher, you know, higher ground means suicide for your team. But of course, it's always, you know, about the skills and talents when you guys are playing the Battle Royale and how good you guys are with, or how fast you guys are with your reflexes.
Not just reflexes, you also gotta be. I mean, you're right. It's not just about the reflexes, also how well you know your weapon, how well you know your terrain, your map mastery, and all that factors coming in. But we are moving into our slot. Just to have to double check what slot this is. 14 out of 78 with 6 out of 20 still in the play. Brilliant. What a time to be alive in such moments like this. And I couldn't properly see which teams these are because my vision is also getting blurred at this point. But we are seeing, I think this is NICAEA Falcons, based on the initial assessment that I have, and Bear knocking down that another player, but 4K is still definitely well alive and kicking. I'm seeing Kiel right now with the what I assume is the JAK-12 and a sniper rifle, probably an M21 EDR. NICAEA Falcons in the distance, and I think we are seeing the 4Ks with a double-digit performance. Mission Control, can we verify, is that 16 kills if I'm not mistaken? 16 kills for 4K, so that's 4 times 4. That means 16, and the 4K aces are definitely following the footsteps of their other brothers last night, where they were able to score the W with one strategy: kill, kill, kill.
So I think pretty much they are all in the same proximity right here. So bombs are actually going up, and something just blew up in his face right there that instantly got him on the floor, now crawling back to his teammates, you know, hoping that he still can get inside our safe zone. But pretty much in this time, or in this situation, you know, the teammates are probably going to have a hard time going for that quick pickup right here because, well, you know, the circle is already very small, and there will be no time for them to actually go for that pickup because the teams will now take advantage of this situation and actually go for the kill.
4 out of 20 teams. Next partner, 9 soldiers still in the play, and MANDIRIGMA, the sniper from MANDIRIGMA, has the exotic R50 that could see through smoke, that could see through anything. So he definitely has quite a surprise advantage. And there we go. Shanti getting doped right there by Riley A. Dope getting doped right there. Brilliant sniper play coming off from Mandirigma, proving that he definitely is quite the warrior right there. Brilliant positioning. Look at his position. Can we stick to that aerial shot, mission control? That is definitely quite the upending position from Mandirigma. Mandirigma being very resourceful, using the tree as high ground because there's no high ground right now.
Right. I mean, that's where really, creativity really pours in. Jacko right there again being a Spider-Man in that engagement. I mean, nobody will even think that there is a player that's right in that specific spot, Bravosix, and that is a great opportunity for Jacko to actually go for those kills and acquire, big numbers when it comes to their kill points for his team. So again, what a massive grand performance coming from all the teams that actually participated. But of course, in every game, what we're always going to talk about, partner, are those clutch gameplays that these players are showing us.
The first round was all about clutches, and the second round was taken by our Mandirigma HYDRA from the Philippines, proving they really are warriors. As we could see right now on the left, I just couldn't see the names. One with 0 kill, one with 2, one I assume with 4, and another one, the last player with 0. If I am not mistaken. So I think that is Mios with 0, Clarice with 2. Jaed with 6. Is that 6 mission control? And the other one with 1 kill. So all right, so that is our Mandirigma HYDRAs tonight, proving they are quite the warriors. But look at this. I mean, if we could pull up that number again, mission control, for just a little while. Look at this. 4K was able to make multiple kills, even if they were just a trio. But Riley Aries is bouncing back, and so are Riley Aries, by the way, is in the second place. 4K is in 5th. So over at the third is our NICAEA Falcons, literally finding a way to maintain and extend that lead. But they are definitely quite the force to be reckoned with. So I'm definitely going to be watching for NICAEA Falcons for 4 Kings Aces, as well as Mandirigma with a brilliant kill right there. But also, look at it. If we could go back to slot number 12, mission control, ABC, VERYSEXY. Look at them. They were able to score 9 kills, but with 12th placing. So it's going to add to their current placement
standings,
points. But their standings, But we are definitely going to see a shakeup in terms of how the leaderboards will be happening, partner.
Yes, I couldn't agree more. Man, Super Clark is pretty contagious. Anyway, I just hope that the internet connection will work clearly and better on our game number 3, because I feel like
clear.
Yeah, I feel like we're missing a lot of actions. There is what you call blind rotations inside the game. What Bravo and I are doing right now, this is blind casting, guys.
Yeah.
But again, we promised you that we're gonna give you guys, a great show, because we always do. That's the type of casters that we are. We want to make sure that you guys are having a good time when you are watching Zero to Hero Showdown, and that's exactly what we're gonna give you. And of course, kudos to our production team who have been working so hard to fix everything, every issue that we have, internally. So I would just like to give, hands down to colleagues and the rest of the team, for Zero to Hero Showdown. You guys are the best.
And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to be back to our round 3 FPP. Cloud of smoke or no cloud of smoke, we will be here for you, and I am enjoying this night with Red Queen, and we are going to see more of that enjoyment after the break. Don't go away.
You come from high. Now you see me rise.
Save tumudo na rin eh. Nabunto ka na pakasarap. Wala na ulit. Dito pisa. Miss ka na dito.
I run from none.
You come from behind. Now you see me rise.
Save tumudo na rin eh. Nabunto ka na pakasarap. Wala na ulit. Dito pisa. Miss ka na dito.
I run from none.
You come from behind. Now you see me rise.
Save tumudo na rin eh. Nabunto ka na pakasarap. Wala na ulit. Dito pisa. Miss ka na dito.
I run from none.
You come from behind. Now you see me rise.
All right, we're back to the Zero to Hero Showdown Season 2, of course, brought to you by one and only Paramount Gaming Esports, Bravosix, and Red Queen. The other right. the other right. Over on the screen. Fun first two rounds, despite the cloud of smoke that we are seeing. But you know what? I'm enjoying every moment of it. I'm enjoying being partnered up with one of the best in the industry. So I am so happy and honored to be able to do this with you, despite all the challenges, despite all the cloud of smoke that we are seeing. We're going to move on to round 3, and this is going to be in first-person perspective, or FPP. So this is going to be a whole new level, just like how we see it in Garena Survivors, partner. What are your expectations moving on to round 3 and 4?
Well, my expectation is for Globe or whatever issue that we're experiencing right now to be, okay, so that we can actually give our wonderful viewers a very fun night, a very fun Saturday night. Because, well, again, as we've mentioned earlier, partner, this is the last day for our qualifiers, and only the top 6 teams will then proceed to our C minor. So this is the final batch for our qualifying round. So I know pretty much everyone is already excited because there is a lot on the line at the moment. So hopefully, of course, we want to, wish you guys the best of luck. But again, only the one or top 6 teams will proceed. So it's okay. There's always a next time. And I just want to remind you guys, to stay updated with all the action that is happening Zero to Hero Showdown. Please make sure that you follow Paramount Gaming Esports and also give some love to your casters. Right now, we got Red Queen Gaming and, of course, Bravosix. Don't forget to give our Facebook gaming pages a thumbs up. I don't know if you guys haven't followed, just said, I don't know what you guys are doing in your lives. But anyway, also don't forget to cheer for your favorite teams or your favorite players, rally behind them, and let us know what you think. Just type everything down there in the comment section. I'm pretty sure that Bravosix will accommodate everything, or will see everything that you guys are typing in there. So we want more engagements. We want, some pretty much a healthy conversation, for everyone. But of course, let's keep it friendly at all times, and let's let the teams, do
Right.
all the talking inside the arena.
All right, just we have 37 seconds before the start of the map, but let's check on the leaderboards as of this moment, just before we toss into the live map. NICAEA Falcons literally holding on to their lead with 48, followed by Alibaba Clan VERYSEXY with 37. 4 Kings Aces clawing off to the 3rd spot with 33, followed by Duzix Machina V2 at 31, Mandirigma HYDRA at number 5 with 28, and then SDPH Empire and ISCHYROS. SDPH Empire with 24 kills. And as we could see right now, sorry about that, we have supporters from Shooter Dice PH. We got supporters from Densetsu Gaming. We also have supporters from 4 Kings, as well as the BLinKommunity Vipers, who are very, very active in the Paramount Gaming Facebook page, as well as the Red Queen Gaming Facebook page and Bravosix Gaming Facebook page. And we are going to be seeing the live map in just a little bit. So thank you guys for all your support. A lot of viewers tonight. So many people literally keeping tabs on the action. And what? Oh, this is not a good drop for everyone.
Yeah.
It's tilted too much to the left. I mean, this airplane pilot is literally a top. He's not a bottom nor a switch at this point. But as we can see right now, sorry about that. I just had to make the reference, okay? I just had to make the reference. But as we can see right now, take it away from me. I am so I kid you not, that was so unplanned.
Okay, but anyway, we can see all the squads, dropping mostly, towards the southern and the eastern side of our map right now. I can pretty much see, at least 2 squads that drop into Newtown, if I'm not mistaken. But of course, again, as we've mentioned earlier, this is an FPP match, so this is a different perspective. So let's see how these teams are going to adapt to this changes and actually dominate the arena. We can pretty much already see that there is some players already dropping into their knees. We got POC, if I'm not mistaken. This is J4 flanking, trying to find a better position to actually eliminate their opponents right now. But yeah, there is a battle happening right now, and I think there is 3 squads, if I'm not mistaken, that is actually trying to kill each other off.
Densetsu Gaming trying to go in for the 4v1, and you are right, partner. There are at least 2 to 3 squads over in the downtown area, as we could see right now. Densetsu Gaming trying to go in for the close. Will they be able to close the deal? Yes, sir! And the Densetsu Gaming player eliminating that particular player from another squad. Densetsu Gaming with 3 kills so far in the game. Very, very off to a good start, and they are literally on their way to engage with another, or I assume it's another squad right there, and our team from DG, Densetsu Gaming, slot number 1, closely monitoring these events, also finding a way to get all the resources. And moving on right now, our team from General Purgatory right now, and that player, I just need to clarify the name of this guy. Day doesn't have armor at the moment. He needs to find a way to escape.
Yeah, I agree. If you read it Day, I read it BB, so I don't know what's right or wrong, but let's talk
wait a minute,
about
4K now?
Kyun. Yes, 4K Kyun tried to go for that kill. He just, what do you call that thing that you can actually go from top to the bottom? Oh, the zip line. Okay. All right. That was actually a good push coming from Kyun of 4 Kings.
So many references tonight. Top, bottom, switch, zip, and unzip the line. I mean, moving forward, we are seeing right now Kyun trying to go in for the resource play. They're trying to hold off on to the sanitarium. That spot, partner, is one of my favorites because whether or not it's high tier or low tier, there's a lot of loot inside. And then if there are teddy bears scattered over inside that particular compound, you shoot 8 teddy bears and you are already gonna get access to the secret room. So the secret room contains a lot of good loots, a lot of good resources, a lot of good juices in order for you to go for the play. Now, General Purgatory moving in to the crash area. They are engaging with our slot N. Just need to verify the name of slot N. That is Shadow from Thailand. So this is a team from Indonesia and Thailand, an international showdown ongoing. But the BLinKommunity Vipers going in for the kill and literally putting Rays in a haze with the AK-47.
Well, Vipers are already showing how venomous they are, collecting all those kill points for our game number 3. Am I right? Game number 3. Yeah. Okay. Just a few minutes into the game, and we can pretty much see a lot of action happening right now. So this is the demon that we are watching, and right now he is actually scavenging those crates, his kills, actually getting all those loots that he needs to, for himself. But what is that thing that he's holding? It's like a knife there.
Yeah. That is a karambit knife, to be specific. One of the popular choices for melee weapons. So these oh wait a minute, what is going on? I think I'm having a little bit of a signal glitch in my end. I just couldn't see where the action is right now, but we will go back to that in just a while. Right now, I'm also monitoring this particular aspect from our slot number 14. I'm watching it on my other monitor, which is the video, and the SD slot number 14. I just had to double check. It's Shadow from Thailand. Shadow, literally in the shadows of General Purgatory. Slot number 14 is definitely in the play. They're trying to go sneaky, really, and they are definitely finding a way to make that play.
Yeah, Takumi, I think, is the last remaining player for his team. I think he...
Airdrop incoming. Airdrop has been delivered.
Players or no squads that can actually push him in this situation. So I think this is already the perfect opportunity that he has been waiting for to collect those dog tags and go for a quick recall right there. But so far, again, we are just at the first phase of our circle. Out of the 19 teams, we are now down to just 18. So there is a team that's actually been eliminated out of the game already. Bravo.
I couldn't agree more, partner, and you have to be able to lead the charge. I mean, it's very important for teams to actually start engaging as the zone is slowly moving in, and I think BLinKommunity Vipers getting a knockdown courtesy of General Purgatory right there. They're engaging Philippines versus Indonesia. The spotter class has been out. An airstrike will come in a little while. Oh, back 10 General Purgatory knocking down BVE outside of the safe zone. What an ambush right there. Brilliant move by Demon and the rest of General Purgatory to try and hold BVE for as long as they can outside the safe zone. As you can see right now, 17 out of 19. BVE Misty going for another kill right there, going in for the revive, going in for the reset, and they are turning the tide on the ambushers. What a really good night for our team from BVE, the BLinKommunity Vipers, being outside of the safe zone, but it is definitely going to be a challenge for them to get back in. If I were them, I just wait for the dog tag, go for the reset, and get to the safe zone ASAP.
Right. What do you think is the perfect gun to win a CQC fight, Bravo?
Honestly, I'd go for either a submachine gun like the QQ9, the MAC-10, or the CDR4, or whatever submachine gun is available. It's very quick, it's very fast in terms of maneuverability, but there is also popular choices in terms of shotgun and brilliant automatic shotguns rather. As you can see right now, TNC, our slot number 21, TNC. I have to double check which TNC this is. Yes, it's the Emperors from last night going in for the sniper play. Fate sealing the fate of the knockdown courtesy of that M21 EBR, and it is very important in points like this that you convert your gunfights into actual wins, and that will bring you a decisive victory. You know what? Overwhelming victory for one side, often shifting the course of conflict. Very important for you to be able to convert these sniper kills into something that could actually, sniper knockdowns into sniper kills, because that will give you decisive victories, especially if you complete a squad wipe.
And it's actually hard to pull off a sniper kill. You just have to be really fast with your fingers right there. You need to peek and then shoot right ahead if you need to get those perfect kills, or what the sniper kills that we are actually talking about right now. But you see, Chair from DEM, or this is Dem from...
Yeah, Duzek Machina.
Yeah, so Duza Machina. He tried to kill off some players on top of that mountain right there, but was not able to do so. Maybe, his still not comfortable to actually engage, so he backed away from that situation. But let's see what TNC has a plan for their opponents in this game. But right now, I think they are going to collide with another squad right here coming from slot K4, Bravo.
Slot K4 now, right now, that slot is taken by our team from Royal Ace ELLVICTO. That is a team from Indonesia. And as we can see right now, TNC Emperors with 4 kills right now, and I think one of their players getting killed by Duzek's Machina. Caldero literally sealing the fate of that player, but I think our player from TNC Emperors closing off the deal. Will they be able to redeem themselves after quite the performance last night? Will it be a mix of the same, or will they be able to upend the enemy? Now, we have to find, if I was TNT right now, and thank you for that brilliant shot, Mission Control, we are seeing Duzek's Machina trying to go for the positional play. They're trying to go in and engage that squad from SDPH, our slot G4. And as we can see right now, our TNC teams, basically these teams are in a deadlock right now. They're hesitating to engage, but they're also trying to evade any possible engagement. It's like they're trying to go for a round robin, stalemate, 1:1:1. But they are hesitating simply because they don't want a third party to come in that quickly. SDPH deploying the smoke, and here we go with the smoke bomber play again, Red Queen.
Yes, you know what? I'm pretty much impressed with what TNC. That was a good call, because they don't want to find themselves in a very vulnerable position, because they were pretty much right there in the middle of both teams. So being sandwiched in both teams, I think, it's already going to be dangerous for them, and I don't think they can survive that one. But it's a good thing that they were able to actually escape that engagement right there. Therefore, heading towards another location. Maybe try to go for a multiple angle to take out those opponents, right? But let's see what TNC is going to do at the moment. But we are looking at SDPH. Again, these are our game number 1 winners. And he's pretty much spotted that player on top of that tower right there, but missed the opportunity to knock him out of the game, partner.
Missing the opportunities is very, very crucial, both for both teams. I mean, you got to find a way to reset your strategy. And at the same time, wait a minute. Someone is flying, I assume. And I think that, wait a minute. I think that is, I assume, an M4 play or and a mix of a Jackal play. So this is it. Again, we're talking about potential air support again, but we will have to verify as my vision is very blurry at this point. There's a cloud of smoke. And as we could see right now, our team from Deus Ex Machina still trying to go in for the resource play, still getting all of their arsenals together, still all of their resources together, but TNC Emperors is still also holding on to one side of the hill. So basically, it's becoming one scouts, the other comes back. One scouts, the other comes back, and it's very, very, very difficult to make a mistake in situations like this because literally your enemy will think no quarter given, absolutely no 0 quarters given if they see you make a mistake.
I mean, playing in tournaments such as this one, you really need to lessen your errors because that would affect your momentum, that would affect your chances of winning. Again, we've discussed this a while ago. I mean, it all boils down on how good your team is when it comes to communication and executing a very, a flawless plan in particular. Right? But what's happening right now is we've got ABZU on our screens, and pretty much they are destroying and shutting down another squad right here. I think they conquered this specific area right here, partner.
I couldn't agree more. You know what? Oh, ABC, very sexy, still being very sexy in their strategy as I assume they are definitely giving another 0 quarter given to the opponents right there. ABC Mystic, ABC very sexy, a team from Malaysia. I confused the both of them a lot because they have quite I mean, both teams are really, really good. Are they going to be sexier in grabbing the W and not grabbing the D, which means defeat? We are going to see that in a little while. But moving on. Oh, wait a minute. I think that player from SDPH just got back to the zone, but he will not get back in time as there was a gatekeeping maneuver courtesy of NICAEA Falcons at this point. All right, we're waiting for Red Queen to return. I am going to continue with the call. Our NICAEA Falcons still trying to find a way to continue with the play. Finding a way to go in with all their resources up. And I think the NICAEA Falcons as well as the other team, I just couldn't make it out. It's BVE, I assume. BVE, VISAGE closing in from outside of the safe zone, trying again to go for the delaying and the gatekeeping strategy. I assume the last flight has taken off. No more revives after this point. Very, very crucial moment for all of our players right now. And NICAEA Falcons closing in, finding a way to not mess it up. And I think ABC very sexy going in for the sniper right there, and the counter sniper courtesy of ABC very sexy, as well as Riley. Also a lot of sniper play coming into the play right now. And as we could see, our team from NICAEA Falcons with the Rytec AMR, not the best choice at this point, but we are really moving in to the play. And mission control, I don't know, we are probably having a little bit of a technical difficulty, but I think someone is ready to assist at the moment, and that someone is my partner for the Super 6 tandem, Super Clark. I don't know if a mission control, can you hear Super Clark, or can we put him in for just a little bit while we are fixing these technical difficulties?
Here we go, and as we continue, we're seeing right now a lot of actions for tonight's battle, and it's really great to see that a lot of players is really engaging and bringing their A game as we speak, and that's going to be an uphill battle right here, and we are seeing that they're just trying to make sure that they will be able to be somehow put their gameplay at hand and make sure to execute it in a perfect way so that they will grab the W at the end of this round. As you can see, our team, is that a team N or a team W?
BVE, our team from BVE Visage.
There you go. Oh my God, 1v1 situation with the AK-47. That's how quick it is in the 2v1. Oh my God, how are you going to survive on that ambush? Right, it was really a decisive victory right there, partner.
BVE doing a quickie on that particular moment, as we could see right now. Easy God trying to find a way to go and close in. He is definitely finding a way to close the gap, but TNC BLACKFYRE is moving in. I could see their players right there with a gray label right now. TNC BLACKFYRE trying to bounce back from a loss last night, not being able to qualify initially for the 0 to hero, but will they be able to turn that 0 into a heroic performance? We are going to see that later. TNC Prime trying to go for the closed in, and as we can see right now, Chapo killing Sed with the Jack 12 right now. Double-digit performance for the boys in BLACKFYRE.
Oh my God, they're really bringing their game. There you go, another one in the Jack 12. That was really good. Oh, another one. Oh my God, able to complete that kill with the Jack 12 itself. That was really crazy. That was really insane battle, and they're about to capitalize that high ground. As you can see right here, they're really trying to hold on to their position so that they will be able to make sure that they won't be giving any quarter for their opponents. That's going to be a 0-0 survivor for their enemies. And there you go, another engagement, and doing a lot of damages right there. That was really something that we keep on seeing from these players. They are really thirsty for blood right now. As you can see, everywhere they go, they're just trying to attack and penetrate any buildings in this area. Let's see. Oh my God, another one in the Jack 12 at the edge of that corner. Oh, that was really cool, and that was really an insane kill again from these players that we have for tonight. And as you can see, we still seeing a lot of pro players seeing and using the Jack 12 for their close combat, and that's really something that you can use as well in trying to win for any gunfights, for any battles tonight.
Well, I couldn't agree more. I kid you not. Using an automatic shotgun is a hit and miss situation if you're pulling it off from quite the range. But in ranges like this, Super Clark, when we are seeing close quarter battle, just like what this mission control view is providing us right now, TNC BLACKFYRE in the top 3. It's TNC versus BVE. 2 teams of the Philippines, 3 teams of the Philippines, 1v1v1 situation. Gerard getting hit by the trap, and as we can see right now, our player from BVE trying to capitalize on the situation with a sniper play. And as we can see right now, BVE Visage trying to go for the Mirage. Will he be able to make it a decisive victory for him, or will it be the ambush of a lifetime? Our player from BLACKFYRE outside of the safe zone, finding a way to suppress BVE. TNC's Emperors and TNC BLACKFYRE. And as we can see right now, that player from the Emperors trying to hit the player. Is it Gerard, or just need to verify the name? Gerard or the rest of the TNC. And I think Red is going to get eliminated. It's now BVE versus the Emperors. BVE versus the Emperors. BVE still gatekeeping us at the same time. Defender play, yes sir! And BVE Visage taking the 3rd round, the first FVP round for tonight's 0 to hero Southeast Asia round 2. Red Queen is still reconnecting, finding a way to go back into the zone, but we are experiencing some kind of technical difficulties with her right now. I'm gonna go straight to the post game breakdown so that our mission control could make the necessary adjustments. We could see right now that I think Mai is with 1, Easy God with 5, another player with 7, and another player with 2. So it makes it 7 plus 5. That's 12 plus 2, 14 plus 1, 15 kills for our team from BVE Visage, followed by our next team, which is the team from the TNC Emperors at number 2, followed by TNC BLACKFYRE at number 3. So TNC's 2 teams in this particular qualifier are already definitely bringing in the fire, Super Clark.
That is definitely true, and I couldn't agree more. They are really showing a lot of skills tonight, and they're really performing well. So it only means that they just really need to talk about more for them to make sure that they will be able to sustain that win, that they will be able to have what we call, and we keep on saying, decisive victory from tonight's battle, because that's the only key in order for you to win. Sustain, have a lot of energy, and talk about a lot of things that you need to execute whenever you are trying to strategize.
Well, I kid you not, that was everything you said was true, and everything was really, really, really on point. But speaking of on point, we have one more round to go, and Super Clark or Red Queen will be back after this very, very quick break. Don't go away. This is still the Zero to Hero Showdown Season 2, brought to you by Paramount Gaming Esports. Don't go away.
You come from high. Now you see me rise.
Kasi tumudo na rin eh. Subunto mo lang pakisa. Wala na ulit. Dito pisa. Miss ka na dito.
I run from
You come from high. Now you see me rise.
Kasi tumudo na rin eh. Subunto mo lang pakisa. Wala na ulit. Dito pisa. Miss ka na dito.
I run from
Save tumulong na rin. Subunto na pakisa. Wala na ulit. Dito pisa. Miss ka rin.
I run from that.
You come from behind. Now you see me rise.
Save tumulong na rin. Subunto na pakisa. Wala na ulit. Dito pisa. Miss ka rin.
I run from that.
And ladies and gentlemen, we are back to the Zero to Hero Showdown Season 2, brought to you, of course, by the one and only Paramount Gaming Esports. My name is Bravosix, broadcasting live from Metro Manila. And surprise, surprise, because we are still missing Red Queen tonight, I got a super awesome partner with me in the cast. Ladies and gentlemen, let's all welcome the one, the only Super Clark from Paramount Gaming Esports. Magandang gabi, partner!
Oh my God. What an intro. Magandang gabi. And
gotta
good
do
evening
that.
to all of you guys. And again, my name is Super Clark, and it's going to be an awesome night for all of us tonight. An awesome night because I'm with my brother, Bravosix, and we're just waiting for Red Queen. She's definitely having some technical difficulties, but she's really doing great right now, and she's
Yes.
not really stressing her out because she's just trying to do some reset for her
Getting
air-
the juices
yes
back.
internet service. So that is something that out of our control. So we really appreciate your patience and your understanding on this situation. We are giving you a lot of respect on this one. Thank you
Mhm.
so much.
We
And
just got an update, Super Clark.
There you go.
Red Queen is not having good signal at the moment, which is
Whoa.
why me and Super Clark will be with you for the remaining rounds until such time that Red Queen could return. Really appreciate you stepping up to the plate, partner. Thank you very much for dropping by, for literally liking and sharing the stream. So you know what? It pays to have a brother that is always ready and willing. He was actually listening to me and Red Queen the entire time. So we were like, "Oh my God, what is gonna happen?" And then he's trying to brief me with all this and that. But you know what? Before we move on to some other personal stuff that couldn't be discussed on air, let's try and find the leaderboards for round number 3. Mission Control, could you pull that up for us? Wow! Super amazing night. Alibaba Clan, very sexy from Malaysia. Sexily taking the top spot with 60 points, followed by our NICAEA Falcons with 58 points. Super Clark, if you notice, our team from NICAEA Falcons is relying a lot on kill points. There's only a 1 kill point difference between the Falcons and Alibaba Clan VERYSEXY. They're in the second point right now, or second place right now. But NICAEA Falcons is out killing everybody in this lobby. On the third place, BVE Visage, followed by Deus Ex Machina version 2 with 40 points. And then we now have TNC BLACKFYRE back in the area with 35 points, followed by our 4 Kings Aces with 34 points. Your thoughts on this performance, Super Clark?
It was really a huge, I should say, a huge difference in terms of leadership. Because if you have a great leader, all right, your members will be following you in whatever decision you are trying to make. That's why a lot of strategies are really working out tonight from the NICAEA. As you can see, just only 1 point difference right there. And in no time, all right, they might be grabbing the top 1 team. But you don't need to somehow be complacent as of this moment, because our VERYSEXY still right there and really sexier and getting a lot of kills tonight. And those are the things that you have to consider if you want to be on top of our leaderboard tonight.
Well, you know what, Super Clark? They're very sexy because they're getting the D.
Yeah.
The decisive victory.
Exactly.
The decisive victory. That's what I mean, okay? Stop thinking otherwise. You know, these are not all that bad. I mean, come on. Decisive victory is very, 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 very important in terms of all of the things that you need to know. So, you know what? Alibaba Clan VERYSEXY. I'm actually very happy, Super Clark. I mean, we did the first showdown earlier this year. There wasn't much participation from the Malaysia, Singapore, and other teams. But look at the level up of the performance of our teams from Malaysia and Singapore right now, partner. I mean, they're literally super awesome.
I couldn't agree more. They are really super.
You gotta hear the original. One more time. Do it for the viewers, Mr. Clark.
I couldn't agree more, brother. They are really super awesome because, one, they were able to know how Filipino soldiers playing in the battlefield. They were able to adapt, they were able to adjust, they were able to somehow imitate some best gameplays that they can apply to their strategies, and it works out well. And that's the reason why they're on the top. And we are just really watching them tonight because, for one reason.
Why?
They are just being sexy tonight. They are just being sexy tonight.
I'm sexy and I know it.
There you go. Oh my God.
Okay, enough. We can't pay copyright, you know. It's really hard.
God.
47 seconds before the start of the Battle Royal play, and Super Clark, since you are definitely stepping up, I'm gonna let you lead. Let Super Clark lead because we have 36 seconds before the start of the 4th round in the FPP mode, partner.
There you go. That's going to be a different mode right there. And a lot of players will be adjusting their gameplay. One is going to be a different view, a different angle, right? And all you got to do is make sure that you are definitely aware from your surroundings so that you'll be able to successfully execute whatever your gameplay that you are trying to do, whatever planning that you are trying to attack, whatever or whenever you have an opponent in front of you. So that's what one reason that you can do in grabbing the W at the end of any gunfights or any round. So we're just gonna head over right now to our battlefield tonight, and we are more than ready to watch and show you the epic battle that we are about to witness. And
all right, look at this, partner. I mean, 50-50 map in the 4th round. 60-40. A lot of potential engagements over at the turbine. I'm also thinking there might be a lot of engagements over at the fracking tower, also at the firing range and the snowy areas where people will definitely get all their mobility courtesy of the snowboards. Potential clash already happening at the turbine, Super Clark.
There you go. And that is something that we are about, and we are really excited to see, all right, on that area, a battlefield. I mean, a lot of engagement, a lot of actions, and that's really something that we can check to all of the teams that who's definitely having some engagement, and that's going to be our Team C right away. How good they are, how are they going to execute their gameplays using the FPP mode, and they're really getting closer from our Team J right here. They're at the middle of this building. Oh my God, how are they going to survive right now? And that's going to be a sandwich situation already, and they're getting closer at the same time from our Team L, if I am seeing it right. And there you go. All right, they're still getting around, having a good rotation, getting a lot of resources from this map, which is the perfect thing to do first before you try to be aggressive, before you push in and try to attack all of your opponents, because without having any resources or perfect attachment from your weapon, there's no greater chances of grabbing the W from any gunfights. And that's the one that we are about to see right here from our Team C. They're about to be ready in attacking our Team J with the use of Jack 12 again and M13 weapon, if I'm checking and seeing it right. And there we go, engagement right away, trying to create a huge damage for that long range shot with the frag grenades being thrown from the location of his enemies, and able to successfully kill. This time it was really a DRA's gameplay, and able to knock down Bear right from one of the players of our Team C. And there you go, getting still not yet down with a wire. Oh my God, being trapped at the same time and trying to survive, and about to get the dog tag off his teammates. And there you go, pushing forward. Oh my God, it was really a huge gameplay right there from our Team C, and it's a good thing there's a good support as well from our Team J. As you can see, just one player remaining, if I'm not mistaken, partner.
I couldn't agree more. And look at this, NICAEA Falcons already with a 4-kill streak in this point. And Super Clark, NICAEA Falcons has been phenomenal. You've been observing this since the first round. They have been really, really consistent in their strategy, which is to really try to win gunfights. And you know what? This is reminiscent of how I cast multiplayer games, partner. I mean, in multiplayer, it's really all about winning your gunfights, winning your tactics, and that is what I think the NICAEA Falcons are trying to do tonight. They learn from their mistakes, they learn from their errors over in the past few days. I've seen it yesterday during our cast with Fasha Bunny. And moving on, we are seeing ΔΕΝΣΕΤSU Gaming getting knocked down by the BLinKommunity Vipers. These two teams keep on facing off against each other, Super Clark. And as we could see right now, our team from ΔΕΝΣETSU getting knocked down. Blue Cash killing the Krish from ΔΕΝΣETSU Gaming, and the BLinKommunity Vipers getting all the resources, getting all the juices in the bunker. And the bunker is definitely one of these places to go, especially when you're in the nuke town. Moving forward, SDPH now over at the turbine. They're fighting off against Alibaba Clan, VERYSEXY. And I think that is a sexy kill from our player from SDPH. Partner, 4 kills for this squad.
I couldn't agree more. That was really sexy, and even sexier for winning that fight, for winning that gunfight. And there we go, checking out the players that we have from MANDIRIGMA. Let's see how great are they going to have this kind of battle. How are they going to push through while upgrading their classes as we speak? They don't have any kill yet, but that's really something that they really need to think about, because like what I'm saying earlier, all you gotta do is make sure that you are prepared before attacking, before pushing forward, and before being aggressive. First, we are on the FPP mode. Second, we are in the blackout map. So it only means that you just really need to activate your strategies for blackout map and prepare for a mobility gameplay, to where you will be seeing a lot of sniper gameplay from your opponent. So that is something that you need to consider first for your defense, in order for you to make sure, or to secure your win at the end of this 4th round. And that's the one that we are seeing right now from our team, as they are really moving as a team. They are moving as a family right here, and making sure that everyone has their perfect attachment from any guns that they're about to use in pushing forward, partner.
I couldn't agree more. I mean, we really got to start making this drinking game where every time Super Clark or I say I couldn't agree more, you got to take a shot or something. You know, by the end of the game, they're going to be drunk. Especially if, oh, by the way, do wait for me and Super Clark. We are going to be broadcasting the upper finals of the Minors 2022. Of course, brought to you by the one only Paramount Gaming Esports. Now we are seeing TNC BLACKFYRE with the muscle car. They are trying to go for the fast drive-by gameplay, and in open maps such as Blackout, you really gotta have to master your vehicle, have an assigned driver, find a way to literally go around the map, and they are now in these compounds near construction site, a very popular pre and post ambush area. They're moving into the construction site, trying to go for the chip terminal. Will they be able to open it? Will they be able to get the upgrade? Very, very important if you really want to secure yourself tonight. And Kiel from the Four Kings now trying to go in. Negi, and as you can also see all the other teams from 4K with 4 kills right now. They are up against our team from SDPH. These two teams are also in the play. And as we can see, Fright in the background. Kiel is there. And Kiel, Fright knocking down Ken. And I think Kiel is knocking down Mew with a pew-pew in M21 EBR.
I like that. Pew pew. I like that sound. I really love that sound. I think that's gonna be the new gun that we are using, and the new sound that you can have for our current season. And there you go. Oh my God, he's just got knocked out on the ground and finishing that kill. That coming from our 4K, and Dre is the only player that I'm seeing right now trying to stay alive and go far from that bad situation to make sure that he will still have some chances in going back to the dog tags of his teammates, so that in no time he will have again his teammates coming back to the game and have a complete squad and doing some reset and making sure that they will still have a lot of chances in grabbing a W or win any gunfights for our round. And checking out right here, and there we go, our team M right here trying to engage with a battle. Oh my God, what a great explosion. And Nikki, 47 kill right there. What a great shot. And Yami capitalizing that high ground with the LMG on hand, if I'm seeing it right, with a miracle SMR shot as well. Let's see if he's going to use that in no time. And he's definitely trying to rotate to make sure that he can survive while repairing his armor, which is the perfect thing to do before you attack again, because he's the only player alive right now from our team out partner.
I couldn't agree more. And look at this. Deus Ex Machina trying to go for the fitter play, trying to find a way to get for the dog tags. But there is a possibility, but we now move on. Possibility of moving on now happening, and I think that is 4K with 11 kills at this point. Mission Control, can we verify if 4K now has a complete squad? I think they have,
yes,
because one of their players was playing in another tournament, a solo BR tournament, the one that's being hosted right now by another gaming organizer. I think it's Siska and Rakaeng were casting that solo BR tournament, and I think that's the reason why 4K was playing earlier with just 3 players, but they were able to carry their team towards the third place. Chapo now of our TNC BLACKFYRE going in for the SMRS play, trying to go in for the for the rocket shot and the trap master. Guapo trying to find a way to close in, and Ron getting knocked down by Instinct with the BY-15. Intense close quarter combat, Super Clark.
That is really a close one with the BY-15. Oh my God, that was really a quick kill with the use of BY-15, because that player is really showing that or sending a message right now to all of us watching, which is we have 39 million viewers right now. They're telling us, or he's definitely sending a message that, hey, all of you guys using the Jack 12, me, I'm gonna stick to my BY-15 because I can definitely dance, I can definitely kill, and I can definitely survive with the use of my BY-15. And that was really evident right there from the previous gameplay. And moving on to our team C right now, Dardil is about to capitalize that high ground rooftop gameplay right here, trying to somehow target Negi and create a U-Shamans or somehow complete that kill. But this time, I'm not seeing any connected shots as we speak, and still trying to hold on to that position, which is definitely good. They're definitely having that intel and sharing that intel to his teammates, which is the most important thing because information is power. The one that they're telling earlier, Red Queen and Bravosix is telling earlier that if you have a knowledge, you will definitely have a great power. And that's the one that we are seeing right now. Knowing the intel or having that intel can be used as a power because, all right, that intel is definitely useful to your teammates in order for you to strategize and grab the W, which is the one that we are seeing right now, trying to scout, trying to look for any opponents. That's going to be from our Team X right here, and checking out other teams right now from our team as MANDIRIGMA ESPORTS is getting closer from our Team E, if I'm not mistaken, which happens to be our 4K. You got to be careful because our 4K right now having a complete squad, and they're definitely on fire, and their morale is definitely different right now comparing to the first 3 rounds of having 3 players only joining those rounds. Right here, they have a complete family, they have a complete squad, so that's really a powerful gameplay, a powerful team for our 4K. So all you gotta do is think about of having that opponents, because they are definitely a force to be reckoned with moving on to our 4th round.
Couldn't agree more, Super Clark. I mean, a lot of the teams right now are definitely gonna have to contend with the killing prowess of 4K aces. I mean, it's not the 4K main team that we know, but they have also good, great, and really effective players. I mean, Fright is now in the play. We've also seen Kiel and the rest. Oh, wait a minute. Fright trying to go for the anti-vehicle gameplay using a sniper rifle, and that is it is doable if he had the aim and if the chopper pilot wasn't really paying attention. It's moving right now. Fright going in for the close-up, trying to find a way to support his teammates. The footsteps are in the background, as well as the gunfire or the gun sounds right now. And brilliant aerial shot from Mission Control. It's 4K versus Deus Ex Machina. Them knocking down Negi, or killing Negi right there. Kiel and the rest of DEM trying to or the rest of 4K ganging up on that player from Deus Ex Machina. Instinct, pulling the Instinct, killing Deus Ex Machina's Poloi right there. 17 kills, Super Clark, for our 4K aces.
That was a huge numbers of kills right there. And another Jack 12 gameplay. Oh my God, one of the players, all right, from Deus Ex Machina got knocked out because of that. Jack 12 coming from Fright of 4 Kings. That was really great. They really know how to use the Jack 12. And if we're going to check the attachment, I think that is those are the attachment that we can have for Jack 12 for a quick kill in using the Jack 12. That's really a good performances being shown by our Team E right now. I kid you not, the morale and the confidence level are really different right here for our Team E4K. And checking out it from the circle that we have from the map, they're about to get closer to our Team N, but our team that we are showing you right now is no other than our Team R, no other than SDPH. They are really good as well. They are definitely having a lot of skills. And oh my God, too unfortunate right now for Fright. He got knocked out. It's a good thing that he has his teammates to be in his side to save him and be back to the game in no time, doing some reset as we speak. And again, about to get closer from our Team N. All right, and also trying to be careful at the same time from our Team X, because in no time our Team X is about to do any third party from this battle. And there you go, moving or doing some rewind if I'm not mistaken. And our Team N is really trying to survive right now, engaging with a battle, trying to create a huge damage from the players of our Team E. 4K, oh my God, there you go, a 1v1, Jack 12. Oh, that was my mistake. It shows me with 15 right there. Oh my God, what happened?
I mean, wait a minute, Super Clark, wait a minute. 23 kills now from 4 Kings. Literally, the Kings are complete, the Aces are complete, and Fright is definitely giving everyone quite the fright. 23 kills, that is enough to propel 4K to a top tier spot. So Mandirigma being forced to abandon their vehicle. The Warriors are moving in. Fright is closing in. Fright using the time-tested 4K gameplay, finding a way to go for the kill. And the Frostbrand shots connect. They were able to attack Mandirigma. Fright knocking down Stark, saying Iron Man is not invincible with the AK-47 right there. As we can see right now, Fright closing in. If he knocked down Stark, if he knocked down Tony Stark, will he be able to knock the rest of the Mandirigma Avengers right now? Look at that. brilliant assist by Instinct, putting up the Warrior Instinct for that decisive kill. Brilliant play. This is a trademark strategy of 4K. They go in, they go up close, and they get the job done.
Getting the job done as a king. Definitely a king right here, about to take that throne from our Mandirigma. Really trying to complete that wiped out and really capitalizing that numbers. Like, kidding not, they're really different right now. It's really a different gameplays, a different energy. All right, having on our fourth round and checking out another team from our team SDPH. That's going to be our team G right here. Let's see how good they are in getting that kill again. And there you go, a 2v1 situation with the back end this time. That was really a huge gameplay from our SDPH, getting that kill. And another one. We are not yet done trying to push in, trying to penetrate that crate or small house that we have right here. Let's see if they can completely annihilating their opponents, and just like that they were able to complete the wipe out. And we only have another teams about to get closer, or I'm not sure if they're going to do a third party, because that's going to be the perfect chance and the perfect time for our team M to do some third party, because currently our SCPA is doing some reset, and it's going to be the advantage for our team M if they're going to do a third party war. But that's not the one that we are seeing right now. They're just holding on to the high ground, which is definitely having a great position as we speak. That's your R7 right there, flying out already. I'm not sure if that's a really good decision. Oh my god, and doing some rewind. Maybe he's just trying to get some intel and share that intel to his teammates. That's the reason why he just used that class and make sure on how or what will be the gameplay that they're going to execute. As you can see, after knowing the location and doing some rewind, they're just trying to regroup. As you can see, they're really separated from each other. One of the players of our team M is really too far from the other three, so you got to be careful on that one, because our SDPAs, I kid you not, they're really good in getting that kill and doing some advantage, capitalizing that advantage and doing some ambush or a player ambush in no time. And there you go. That's what we are seeing right now, pushing forward from our team C. As you can see, 2 players remaining right now from our team C. If I'm not mistaken, they're NICAEA. There you go. That's going to be a good gameplay so far, holding on to the high ground position, partner.
Hold me now.
Here we go.
Give me back my mind. That's basically what our players from NICAEA Falcons, but they are definitely gonna try and hold that out. But their position has been known. Their position has been detected by our 4K aces. And as we can see right now, SDPH Emperors going in for the sniper kill, knocking down that player from, I just couldn't check the squad properly. SDPH Emperors putting off that grenade play as well as the sniper play. 4K's getting detected by their SDPH, trying to suppress 4K from long range, and that is the most effective counter, I assume, so far for the close range, up close and personal type of gameplay that 4K is doing. But Fright, it's getting a revive, going in for the quick, and that is what I really love about this team. I mean, 4K, they go up, they know how to go up close and personal, but they also know how they master the counter. But I think that player from SDPH using his warrior instinct to knock down Instinct. Polish knocking Dardil of the NICAEA Falcons in that play. As we can see right now, moving in our R7, Chris is definitely closing in, and Instinct getting killed by Chris of R7, and I think that's 7 kills for our R7. Will they be able to sustain it? Right, definitely getting killed by Chris right there. 8 kills for our team from R7. 2v1 situation. SDPH Emperors trying to secure the win, and they do so. The Emperors got another win to extend their reign in the 4th round of our Zero to Hero Showdown Season 2. Super Clark, I nearly lost my breath with that really good turn of events.
That was really an epic battle, an insane ending of our fourth round. And with that being said, Dre being crowned as MVP on that last play with the 7 kills in total. That was really crazy. Our SDPH Empire, if I'm not mistaken, they're Team Empire from our SDPH. That was really a huge win right there. They're really bringing their A game from our Showdown match tonight. That was really good. And I'm pretty sure right now that the clan master of our SDPH is really proud seeing their soldiers grabbing the W for this round.
I couldn't agree more, partner. I mean, they were really, really, really cohesive. But you know what? You got to give it to 4K. Look at that number. I mean, SDPH took a run round. R7 was also very consistent. But look at this. 2 of the players, Kiel and I think that is Instinct, making double-digit kills for the 4 Kings Aces. And that really, really is worthy of adulation because both teams, oh, look at this, 16 and then 10, 26 already. 26 plus 5 is 31, but 36 kills, dude. I mean, what a night it is for the Aces, wherein they really, really tried to shine in this particular part of the showdown. I am expecting a shakeup of the leaderboards when we return after this very, very quick break. But Super Clark, some quick thoughts.
It was really a different energy for 4K tonight. That's the reason why they were able to rack up a lot of kills and manage to... How many kills they got?
36, I believe.
36? How can
24,
you?
36, Joe.
How can you tap out on that number of kills? Oh my God, that was really a great number of kills and really having a different energy, and their morale is really different moving on to our 5th round. That was really a great performances for our 4K.
All right, and will they be able to sustain the K and get the D, meaning decisive victory? We are going to know the answer to that when we return. It's going to be round number 5 of our Zero to Hero Showdown Season 2, brought to you by Paramount Gaming Esports. Don't go back, or don't go away. We'll be right back.
You come from high. Now you see me rise.
Saber tumulo na rin eh. Nabuntok na pakisa. Perlawan na ulit si Tapisa. Miss ka na niya.
I run from
Now you see me rise.
Saber tumulo na rin eh. Nabuntok na pakisa. Perlawan na ulit si Tapisa. Miss ka na niya.
I run from
see me rise.
Save itong mundo kasi may subunto ka lang pakisarap. Perlawan na uli si Tapi Samit ka na dito.
You come from high. Now you see me rise.
Save itong mundo kasi may subunto ka lang pakisarap. Perlawan na uli si Tapi Samit ka na dito.
And we are back for the Zero to Hero Showdown Season 2, brought to you, of course, by the one and only Paramount Gaming Esports. My name is Bravosix. Earlier, I was with Red Queen, and now I'm with the one and only Super Clark with a hot na hat. I mean, grabe naman yung... I'm sorry for the sudden... I thought we were off camera, but I really like that hot hat, man.
Like, thank
Why are you
you,
laughing?
brother. Thank you, brother. It was really a great intro again, dude. It was really a great intro. You're really my brother in terms of casting. Every now and then, dude, you're really having, a different story, a different intro for me. So I really appreciate it, brother. I really
you very
appreciate it. And that's the reason why you have to take it, or you really have to follow Bravosix Gaming. Give some love to Bravosix Gaming because he's one of the anchor in our Call of Duty community, one of the what we call marites and toilets, or toilets, right?
Wali,
All right.
tol,
So,
what's the latest, you know?
so all you got to do is show some love by following his page. And before we move on to our round 5, we just want to show you our leaderboard.
All right, let's now check in with the leaderboards, and this is what I expected.
Oh
the
my
same
God.
strategy, the same time-tested, up-close and personal strategy is pulling our 4 Kings Aces to the top. They are out-killing the lobby as of the moment, Super Clark. If you notice the numbers, 62 for kill points,
49.
19 for placement points. And that is 81 total points coming in to the 5th round. They are followed by our NICAEA Falcons with 49 kills, 27 placement for a total of 78 points, if I'm not mistaken. Followed by our SDPH Empire with 62 points. And then our ABC Alibaba Clan, very sexy, still sexy in holding on to their qualifying spot with 61 points. Of course, followed by our
I'm
BVE
sexy
Visage.
and you know it.
And then, all right, BVE Visage with 55 points. And of course, our from behind, we got our Deus Ex Machina version 2 with 50 points. And if I were the teams in our 8 to the 20th slot right now, I would definitely start feeling the pressure because this is crunch time. We're gonna be back to isolated, and we are gonna be back Super Clark in quite the map that everyone knows, and we are definitely gonna see more of the usual tactics from all of our teams before we head off to one final hooray. And so again, Four Kings Aces leading off our pack with their time-tested, time-perfected strategy to try and claim the D that they like, the D meaning decisive victory. And as we can see right now on the screen again, we are waiting just for the next round to start, but I just want to give a quick shout out to the stellar broadcast team that we have. Of course, Mission Control, Colex Productions over at the call. My earlier partner, Red Queen, I really hope she will be able to go back before the broadcast ends. I mean, first time in the history of the Showdown, we're going to have a trio cast if that happens. And
Why
of
not?
course, don't forget, I kid you not, that will be exciting, Super Clark. I couldn't agree more that it will be quite the historic moment for the Showdown. Of course, my partner right now, Super Clark. My name is Bravosix, and we still got all of our broadcast partners. We got Oryu, we got Bisaya This Gaming or BTG. Of course, we got the legends, Gentleman Gaming and Vasha Bunny. And of course, we got the beautiful Cirilla Gaming, one of the best casters and streamers in this country right now. We also got Redman. And who did I forget? Did we forget anybody?
Bisaya This Gaming.
I said Bisaya This Gaming earlier.
All right.
But that is quite the broadcast team that we assembled for you, because all we want is for you guys to enjoy. And let's get straight to the live map. Super Clock, take it away.
What a quiet intro, and I'm just wanted to bring a point right now, the one that we keep on talking about, a decisive victory. Is that going to be a decisive victory for our Four Kings tonight? Because being on top, that is something that you need to hold on, and also that is something that requires a lot of energy to make sure that you will stay on top. Let's see if that is something that we are about to witness for our Four King Aces. Moving on to the 5th round, or our NICAEA will be having a different energy, just like an energy of 4K brought on the previous round. Let's see if our NICAEA will be having that kind of energy in getting a lot of kills tonight and grabbing that top one from our Four Kings. And checking out from this map right here, that's going to be 3 teams sharing the same location. Oh my god, that was really something that you need to take note of and make sure that you are aware that someone is really close to you in order for you to move quickly and getting a lot of resources from this location. And talk about it, what kind of position, what kind of formation that you need to have in order for you to grab the W for this gunfight, because this will be hard to all of you guys sharing the same location, and this will decide whether you are one of the best teams in this map or not. As you can see, our teams here right now realize that they won't be able to get that win, and that's the reason why they're trying to get away from our team T, if I am seeing it right. And our team T is being chased by our team V as we speak. Who will get a win? Is that going to be our team T or our team V at this location? Because checking out our team T right now, they're really trying to be clever by not really engaging for the battle as we move along.
Summit Vandals are trying to find a way to really escape their fate right now, but the team from TNC BLACKFYRE is trying to find a way to hold on to the compounds and the houses over there at the overgrown or heat area. Now that is very crucial, because if they were able to take out one threat off the map, now it's very, very important for them to focus on the others, just like in this situation. ΔΕΝΣΕΤSU gaining 0 kills so far and walking into a trap. 2-1-2 is making a 1 kill. As we could oh, wait a minute. Empress getting knocked down by our team from ΔΕNSETSU Gaming. And DG killing Risa with Super Clark's favorite shotty. You know, it's big, you know, it's powerful, and you know, it actually explodes. You know, I mean, it is a shotgun for the record book, Super Clark. It's got big power. It got, you know, like, especially when you put the long barrel, so it's big and long at the same time, and then it explodes.
Here we go.
And as we can see right now, our team from ABC Alibaba Clan, VERYSEXY, trying to find a way to close in. And our team now from Slot and our Shadow from Thailand. Will they be able to push in for the qualifiers? This player from Thailand using the time-tested Kilo Bolt action marksman rifle. Very creative and clever. I mean, for all of you Filipino viewers who are watching us right now, we are seeing a more diverse strategy. Wait a minute, Super Clark, wait a minute. Is that a Jackal that just took off?
Here we go.
Here we go. Are we going to see more of the combined arms approach that we saw from last night? I'm so excited for that Jackal actually, because it's actually upending the type of plays that we know. And for our fellow kababayans in the Philippines, they might be surprised about this. I mean, the reason why people are telling me that, or people are actually commenting on the comment section that I'm unfamiliar with these types of gameplay. I mean, I might be unfamiliar in terms of the skill, but this is being brought out by experience. We talk about that later, but we move on now to MANDIRIGMA versus our NICAEA Falcons. The NICAEA Falcons down, I believe, down one man. And I think MANDIRIGMA is going to try and hold off that top house over in the Sakura spot.
Sakura spot, and there you go. That's a different map to where a lot of teammates is trying to go into, because they know for a fact that they can get a lot of juices right there and a lot of resources that they can have or that they can find from this location. And that's the reason why our Team C managed to find a way to be here and grab a lot of resources on this location. That's going to be our Team C. Still not yet engaging with the fight because they're really preparing. They're really looking for a perfect attachment to their guns. And that's the reason why they're really trying to use all of their energy to find the perfect gold from this battlefield. And let's see what's going on right now from our Team W. Our Team W is BVE. Let's see what's going to be their plan. What's going to be their strategy? As you can see right now, they're just sharing their location. I mean, sharing their resources. They're giving out some ammos, right, using the rally car, rotating. A lot of mobility gameplays being shown by our Team W, which is, I should say, they're trying to be the first squad in the circle to make sure that they will have, I should say, one of the best positions that you can get whenever we are having a smaller circle. But for now, I'm not seeing any other teams getting closer to them, so this is going to be a loot gameplay from our Team W. Let's head over right now to a different team to where we can somehow witness some actions or some different gameplays from this location. And there you go. Oh my God. Let's see what's going on right now. As you can see from the circle, I am seeing Team A getting closer from the Jackal. And I'm not sure if they're just going to go ahead and get that Jackal and fly out and try to get trying to get some miracle shots and getting a lot of damages from their opponents underneath that gameplay. And checking out, we're about to see an Arsenal gameplay, and there's a lot of teams will be getting closer from that Arsenal, and that's going to be too risky. And we keep on saying to you guys that, and we keep on using these words, that the moment you are trying to get some juices from any Arsenal, you got to be careful. You got to be you should be aware from your surroundings and make sure that you are ready to attack, because in no time another team will be trying to get some juices from the Arsenal, partner.
I couldn't agree more, Super Clark. And look at our SDPH team right now. They were able to milk that Arsenal out and really get the weapons that they need. And this is how aware SDPH is of the current situation. They have a player using the FHJ-18. So definitely we are seeing teams already making real-time battlefield adjustments to the threats that are ongoing. TNC's Jackal flying past their team. And as we can see now, Kenma Kenma trying to lock on with that FHJ-18, trying to counter the jet being flown. And I think it's here now. Mew using the new Switchblade X9, but Mew trying to find a way to go. Closing in on Dem. Yes, sir. The shot connects. And Dem Deus Ex Machina players are going to try and escape. Caldero trying to go out of harm's way. The zone is just very, very near, making it possible for him to go for a reset. And I think Caldero is going to try to reset, but I think there is another clan in the way. That is ABC VERYSEXY. ABC VERYSEXY choosing not to engage, choosing not to reveal their position, and that is very, very important in moments like this. Now, Caldero is going to, I assume, is going to try to rotate back, but let's move on now to our 4 Kings Aces. Right with the snowboard, literally going in close with the rest of the 4K team still in the play. 49 players still left with 13 out of 19 teams still in the play. And 4K is intercepted by our SDPH, and they are proving to be another thorn on the 4K side. Instinct, using his instinct, trying to use the Kuromaku AK to break the armor of SDPH, but that was a really good interception coming in from SDPH. How they will be able to sustain this in the very same yard that 4K is able to do, it's gonna be very, very challenging.
Very, very challenging from all of the players, from all of the soldiers that we have, especially if we are seeing a cloud of smoke. No one will be able to know your position. No one will be able to know your gameplays. And there you go, our team, SDPH, another team right there. Oh my God, a flanking maneuver coming from Instinct. He definitely has the instinct to get a kill, but definitely having some difficulties right now because of the players that we are seeing from our SDPH. They're really trying to get that kill, but Instinct really having a perfect instinct tonight, able to knock out the players of our SDPAs. As you can see, that's going to be a 1v1 situation. SDPAs versus 4 Kings. Oh, that was the clutch coming from Instinct. It was really an epic and insane instinct that Instinct is definitely having tonight.
That is what I foretold. I mean, 4K is really the master of close-range combat. Come in close contact with them, and they will fight hard. SDPH was thrown out of balance when they were trying to engage. They had the perfect time to ambush. They just didn't have the right way, Super Clark, really to react to 4K. And knowing that this is 4K's ground, 4K Fright going back now, I think to get the resources, 4K was able to complete that squad wipe fast because they were fast and they knew how to react. Moving on to our BVE Visage. Oh, the Jackal is still in the play, Super Clark. Again, combined arms approach. Wait a minute. Riley Ares intercepting Fright with the RPD. And I think that that allowed Riley Ares, after that engagement between SDPH and our 4K Aces, Riley Ares said, oh, wait a minute. I think it's time for us to join the party. And I think they were able, and that Fright was their first kill. Very, very good morale boost for them. But if I were Riley, I should find a way to sustain this. And look at that. I am seeing a potential airstrike or a spotter strike in the distance as we see our Densetsu Gaming trying to close the deal with our team from BVE. That ridge proving to be definitely quite the gun spot. And I think our team, another team from SDPH, is losing members. Easy God getting trapped right there. Our Densetsu Gaming trying to go. It goes. And I think that is TNC's fate. Trying to rain down hell on from above. Fate from TNC. Literally squaring, using that high-speed pass. Jackal support play is in the play. This is how effective your close air support could be. Now, having a trained pilot in that moment and in that situation, it could turn the tide of the battle, Super Clark.
That's, I should say, a perfect way on how to use a Jackal because, all right, not really being a pilot of Jackal, you got to make sure that you will be able to grab a huge damage below you, as you can see right there. That was really a huge one. And if you are hearing that gunshots coming from afar, you might be thinking that, hey, I really need to find a cover. All right, I really need to hide for me to avoid any damages from that Jackal gameplay. But that's really a huge one coming from our TNC, but our Team W still. And there we go, another one. They're about to get closer. Oh, that was really too low. That was really too low and too risky at the same time, because someone might be trying to destroy you, and be prepared once you go back and try to do the same gameplay. Looking at it right now from our team, Riley Esports, to see how good they are. Let's see if they will be able to showcase, all right, the skills of their super team in order for them to have a super win for this round. Yes.
I just need to correct you, partner. That's Riley Aries, not Riley Esports.
Oh, okay.
So,
All right.
all right.
No
Riley
worries
Aries
about
is
it.
in the play. They were already able to qualify, I think, a few days ago. Sorry for that, but Riley Aries getting killed there by our Negi from 4K, and 4K is complete again, and they are back in the close range scenario. But I just want to dwell again on Fate. He was really able to find a way to utilize whatever advantages they have in TNC's team from Fate. I think that that's the TNC Emperors. They were able to score a lot of kills courtesy of the Jackal play. And again, we can't disclose this anywhere any longer. And any talk, actually, Super Clark, of this tactic being ineffective is no longer valid at this point, because as you could see right there, our player Fate from TNT was able to utilize it in such a way that he was able to pin down at least 3 squads in the ridge. So again, close air support, very, very important in moments like this. Moving on to our Mandirigma. Our Mandirigma team now trying to go for the snipe to SDPH. The shots initially connect. Will he be able to finish the job? Armor break is done, and the range, or the ridge rather, proving to be a vital source of cover. As we can see right now, Chapo of TNT BLACKFYRE going in for the play, trying to go in for the snowboard, trying to try and trick our ABC VERYSEXY. ABC VERYSEXY trying to find a way to literally close the gap. But Chapo with the Jack 12 and the AK Kuromako, will he be able to make his shot scout? Will he be able to upset the numbers advantage? Will he be able to make a knockdown? He was able to tag the players of ABC, but will it be enough?
It will be enough if our ABC will be sexier enough to grab that kill. As you can see, they're definitely pushing forward. Oh my god, that's going to be a downhill battle right here, and getting closer from our Team D. If I'm seeing right, that's going to be our BLinKommunity Team Vipers, and still having a complete squad as we speak, holding on to the edge of the safe zone to avoid any further damages. And right now, oh my god, and there you go, the complete squad that we are seeing right here from our Team Viper. And Fade really having a lot of faith tonight by being inside of this room and making sure that he has a view, he has the angle in surviving inside of this room and be able to attack these players about to get closer to him. And that's really something, or a lot of discipline being shown by Fate of in that situation. And moving on to our Team Vipers again, BLinKommunity. Let's see how good they are in engaging with a fight against our Team V, another TNC team right there. But let's see what's going on, if they're going to have a great battle, a great fight, and if someone will be able to survive and annihilate another team or another opponent. And that is something that we are about to witness in no time. And that's a good thing as well, because on that situation, all you got to do is make sure that you have a great defense, right? You really have to have a great defense, and that's where your skills will be counted, and making sure that your skills will be utilized in grabbing that win for any gunfights that you're about to face.
I couldn't agree more, Super Clark. And as we can see right now, our Pierre from TNT BLACKFYRE literally holding on to the roof, finding a way to close the deal. And as we can see right now, our TNT Pierre trying to find a way to close in. Zijang knocking down BLinKommunity Vipers. Nisha with the M21 EBR. 2 kills so far for TNC TNC BLACKFYRE, but they're really struggling at this point, Super Clark, to really finish the job. I mean, Chapo earlier was trying to find a way for the engage, but he wasn't able to make his shots connect. And ABC now, our player from the BLinKommunity Vipers killing another player from our TNC BLACKFYRE. So BLACKFYRE really needs to get its game together if they still want to win. And look at the kill counter, Super Clark. I am assuming Mission Control, can you confirm? 16 kills for 4K, if I am not mistaken. We just need to double check if it was actually 16 kills, but we are going to have to verify. BLinKommunity Vipers seeing that the 4K is trapped. Ooh, and they are brilliant defender play from 4K. Instinct going for the double kill right there. And as we can see right now, our team TNC Pierre, look at this again, time and again. 4 Kings are the masters of close quarter combat, but I mean, they were the Vipers were counting on the traps to slow 4K down, but it actually failed. 4 out of 18 teams still in the play, as we could see.
As we could see, the players right now of our 4K pushing forward. Another kill coming from, all right, Jack 12 gameplay right there. Fried again is really on fire. Oh my God, he's being thirsty for blood right now. He keeps on trying to look for any bloodbath for this area. And I'm still seeing one of the players of our teams here right here. All right, it's still trying to survive in a 2v1 situation. Oh my God. When not able to survive right there, saying another loss on that gameplay and not able to experience how great of that win if they're going to grab that champion against our 4K. But right now they're trying to be clever, having a one team, one move, and one squad, and M21 gameplay outside of the same zone. Oh, and 4K being crowned as champion. Congratulations, and we have a winner for our 5th round. Let's go. Definitely a let's go. And what's up to our 4K?
Orale from our 4K
Orale!
aces. Orale, definitely, as they are pulling up another 20-plus kill performance in that last round. 24 kills at least for our 4K aces. The addition of Fright in the 3rd round literally turned things around for our 4K aces, and they are now complete, and they are now fighting at their prime. We got Negi with at least 2 kills, if I am not mistaken. And then we also got Kel with 6, and Instinct carrying the team with 11, and Fright with another 5. Brilliant post-game breakdown right there. 4K literally using their time-tested tactics of getting up close and personal. On our 2nd spot is our MANDIRIGMA, and our 3rd spot is our NICAEA Falcons. Still literally, NICAEA has moved towards being a kill-aggressive point type of player. They are now moving towards the placing gameplay simply because it couldn't match up to the type of close quarter gameplay that 4K had. And earlier we also saw a that was a missed opportunity for SDPH. They had the perfect ambush point for our 4K, but they weren't able to make the follow through, which is very, very important. In situations like that, you have to have a follow through in terms of how you make the play. And I mean, Super Clark, your thoughts on that round before we head off to our final round, which is round number 6?
Well, if, like you said a while ago, our NICAEA Falcons not able to match up with the gameplays, with the close combat gameplays of our 4K. If one team really trying or really admitting that they won't able to match up with the energy of 4Ks right now, why not, duplicate that performance from the other teams? Because other teams really needs to bring up their energy, all right, and bring their A game and talk about what happened on that round. Why you're not able to grab a lot of kills on that round, all right? Go back to your drawing board and talk about it. What went well and what are the things that you can do differently moving on to the 5th round? That's how you win. That's how you grab the W, and that's how you be crowned as champion for our tonight's battle. So that's the things that we are definitely expecting moving on to the next round. And with that being said, we're going to go ahead and take our quick break. We'll be right back.
Save tumudo na rin. Subunto na pakita. Perlawan na uli. Hindi tapi samit ka rin.
You come from high. Now you see me rise.
Save tumudo na rin. Subunto na pakita. Perlawan na uli. Hindi tapi samit ka rin.
You come from high. Now you see me rise.
Save tumudo na rin. Subunto na pakita. Perlawan na uli. Hindi tapi samit ka rin.
You come from high. Now you see me rise.
Save tumudo na rin. Subunto na pakita. Perlawan na uli. Hindi tapi samit ka rin. Young Beauty. Nagpapabok ang dash. Still pa. Save itong muna kasi may sabunto na pakisa. Wala ko na ulit. Dito pisa. Miss ka na dito.
I run from that.
You come from high. Now you see me rise.
It is 11:03 p.m. in Manila, 11:03 p.m. in Malaysia, and 10:03 p.m. in Indonesia and Singapore. Welcome back, everybody, to the final round of our Zero to Hero Showdown Season 2, brought to you by Paramount Gaming Esports. For the first time in Showdown's history, we will be having the epic final round of the final day of our qualifiers. My name is Bravosix, broadcasting live from Metro Manila, and I am joined in tonight's trio casting panel with two of the best casters in the business, Red Queen Gaming and Super Clark. Lady and gentlemen, welcome to the trio cast finals. I mean, I'm so stoked. This is the first time I'm ever doing this, partners.
I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it.
I'm feeling that. I'm actually, I was so excited to come back. Finally, my internet is already working. I've been trying so hard to just, type in the comment section everything that I wanted to say because you guys are literally on, not literally, figuratively on fire right now when it comes to casting the game. So, yeah, I mean, super excited. I mean, this is the final game, but we're going to make it up to you guys. We're definitely going to make it up for you guys.
I
Your
like
thoughts,
that.
Super Clark?
I like that. Make it up. What are we talking about?
Make it with you.
We're
Leaderboards
just
are
having
ready.
fun. We're just having fun, guys. We are just definitely having fun. And this is Zero to Hero Showdown Season 2. Final round. And again, my name is Super Clark. We have Red Queen Gaming and we have Bravosix. And we're going to give you, and we are definitely more than ready. We are definitely having a lot of energy. Moving on to the final round.
What
Alright.
a final round this is. And you know what? Ladies first, take it away. Your turn to read the leaderboards, Red Queen.
Woo! Thank you so much, my partners. Well, as you can see, we already
Alright.
have 4 Kings Aces on the throne right now, crossing that 100 mark right now with 120 points. Sitting like the kings that they are. NICAEA Falcons now coming in at second with 88 points. 50 for their kill points and 38 for their placement points. We got SDPH Empire now, going up on the third spot with 81 points. ABZU VERYSEXY from the top spot now got pushed down to our top number 4. And I think we got BVE VISAGE right here on our top number 5 with 68 points. And Deus Ex Machina V2 with 57. BLinKommunity Vipers, the Venomous Vipers, we got 52 points. MANDIRIGMA HYDRA with 47. TNC ESPORTS BLACKFYRE with 45. Riley Aris with 40. Then ΔΕΝΣΕΤSU Radiance with 32 points. And on our top 12, we got TNC Esports Emperors with 28 points.
I just want to point out Super Clark and Red Queen. ABZU VERYSEXY has 69 points. Isn't that nice? I mean, they're very
Bravo!
sexy.
It is definitely
saying,
sexy.
it's a nice thing. I mean, it's a meme. I'm not really pertaining to anything that is not safe for work at this point, even if it's a weekend. But anyway, I mean, it's been a very impressive night for those teams in the top 6. I mean, your thoughts, Super Clark?
4K managed to grab the win on the last round. That was really a huge one, and it brings a different level. It brings a different energy to the team and to the squad. it only means that the remaining teams that we have moving on to the last round, they really need to think differently on the ways on how to grab the W or somehow defeat our 4K because of that energy. Because like the energy that we are having right now, because this is going to be the first time that we are doing it, we are definitely excited. We are definitely hyped out. Same thing with our 4K, because they're really having a complete team comparing to the last 3 rounds, right? If I'm not mistaken.
Right, right.
And the moment they got a complete squad, their gameplay changed a huge, or I should say, it was really changed to a different way. To somehow a lot of opponents got surprised from their attack, from their strategies, and that's the reason why they were able to grab the win.
And
I
speaking of
couldn't agree more.
Yeah!
More.
Let's go!
Let's go! Here we go. And finally, when the three of us are reconnected, like Red Queen, Super Clark, look at that map division. It's finally 50-50. I mean, that is a beautiful divide. We are going to be seeing a lot of teams coming in to the construction site, coming into Nuketown Island, and this is crunch time. I mean, Red Queen, you were talking about crunch times in a lot of aspects, whether it's this game or other games that you played. Tell us what's the mindset of players right now.
Sorry, can you say that again? sorry.
I couldn't agree more. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I mean, walk us through the mindset of someone on ground right now, especially if it's the final round.
Well, they want to do their best. Of course, they want to keep their consistency, their momentum. I mean, if you saw the leaderboards just a while ago, I mean, 120 is not that far, with the second placer. I mean, what 4Kings need to do right now is to, again, keep their momentum, because they don't want to make errors, for our final game. Because if they, for example, if they get eliminated or wiped out for our final game, definitely there's a chance for our second and third placer to snatch the top spot in the overall leaderboards. And right now, we're just really looking for consistency, since, consistency is key in every Battle Royale tournament.
I couldn't agree more. Super Clark, what do you think about that mindset right now, especially that we're seeing 17 out of 17 last round in Blackout at FPP mode, and teams are literally being careful at this point?
It will be crazy. First, the one that we keep on talking about is consistency, and that's the one that we are expecting to a lot of teams for our last round. If they really wanted to secure the spot, they really need to be consistent. They really need to really bring that momentum from the last round to this round. That's one way of you grabbing the W. That's one way of you be crowned as champion for the last round, and that's the one that we are definitely expecting to all of the players that we are seeing moving on to the last round. And Red Queen is saying earlier that that's one of the most important things that you can have while trying to engage with the battle: sustaining your energy, having that momentum, and bringing that A game and grabbing the W.
Right. And EHR actually just lost that opportunity right there to do a backstab kill against our 4K. Now, 4K is already aware that EHR is just right behind them, though. Here comes the attack coming from 4K. And 4K, again, we've been talking about this. They need all these kills to stay or to secure the top spot. But so far, we got Negi being revived at the moment. Or so this is Instinct actually being picked up at the moment. And we still have, the battle going on between these two teams. Let's see if 4Kings can actually pull off, another win on this engagement, guys.
You know what? I couldn't agree more with the both of you. I mean, they were really, they had that timing. And tonight really is a night of missed opportunities. Super Clark, look at this. Fright trying to go for that close range kill. But as we can see right now, our 4K mission control, can we confirm was that a squad wipe? Yes, sir. I think it is a 4 kills for 4K moving into this round. Super Clark, Red Queen, if you're eliminated and if you're watching those kill feeds on the left side of the screen and then you see 4K making that quick squad wipe, how do you probably feel if you were in that game mindset? Because I really want to talk about the in-game mindset for the duration of this cast, because we're on the final day of the qualifiers.
I will become defensive. It's kind of like I'm going to put a lot of walls in my team, in my squad, if I'm the leader of my squad, because that kill, that annihilation of 4K, definitely their names will be appearing on our killer feed. So a lot of players will be able to see that and be able to be aware on that situation that, hey, 4 Kings is really on fire. They're really thirsty right now in getting that W at the end of this round. So what are we gonna do? What are the ways, or what are the gameplays that we need to execute? Especially we are on the FPP mode. I keep on telling you guys that having the FPP mode is going to be a different approach and a different angle. As you can see right now, our teammates trying to capitalize that high ground with the M21 on hand, trying to create a use damage because he's not really, or our team, he's not really aware on his location. As you can see, Therese, right, is the one trying to somehow showcase his, or I should say her trigger discipline right here. She's definitely not really targeting that players of our team C. And if I remember it correctly, Red Queen is telling about intel. And that's the one that I'm seeing right now from Therese. She's definitely holding on to that intel and definitely be able to use that intel, inserting that intel to her teammates. And that's what we are seeing right now. And a perfect moment for her because she was able to grab that dog tag on the ground, and in no time she will be able to scan it and be back on the game.
Yeah, I agree with that one, Super Clark. But let's just go back to what Bravosix asked just a while ago. Of course, if I see this 4 Kings, keep on popping on my kill feed, I will definitely feel the pressure because I already know that these guys have already built their momentum. Therefore, these guys are already kill hungry. They are out for blood. So, if I am included in another team, I will definitely, as much as possible, avoid, to get it, to collide with them, to clash with them, because I just know, their fingers are on fire right now, so they can definitely shut down any squad that might try to challenge them. But of course, let's put a pin on that one. We got TNC right here trying to battle with squads and gathered some kill points for them, while we have some, a minute left for our revival flight right here, Super Clark.
Revival flight. Let's see what Bravosix can say on that revival flight. What's gonna happen next after a player will be going down, and what's gonna be the strategies that they're thinking of?
Well, depending on where the player is going to be landing, Red Queen and Super Clark, it will really be dependent on whether or not the player will be able to, get what I call second chance points. I mean, if you're able to get a lot of resources, in Super Clark's favorite term, juiced up. I mean, you get the juices, you get the resources in order for you to succeed in this job. I mean, you really have to wait a minute. SDPH now will be able to make that kill to them, or Poloy of Duzek Makina, and being dope with a kilo 141, knocking down Ken. Going back, I mean, it's very important for you to be able to return to your drop zone in such a way that you are able to access certain resources, because without those resources, without the loot, you wouldn't be able to make a kill successful. And right now, our Riley Aries is engaging the team from the slot number 12, which is the one with Purgatory, General Purgatory.
Yes, I agree, Bravo. I mean, really, the best way to fight is always go in prepared. I mean, that means getting all the good loots, completing your attachments, better guns, higher advantage. Of course, you still need those natural display of skills and talents when you guys are playing in a battle. And where do you get it? Of course, in participating in a lot of battle royale skirmishes, because that's where you perfect and hone your talents and skills when it comes to playing battle royale.
Honing your skills, that's the key. Right, that's one of the key, or I should say one of the sauce. All right, one of the sauce that you can have in order for you to have a great menu in winning this fight. And that's the one that we are seeing, or we keep on seeing from these players. That's the reason why they keep on growing from a newbie, from an amateur to becoming a pro. those are the stages that the players that we are definitely seeing from all of the teams, definitely, or from all of the esports, or from all of the organization that we are that we know. And just like the one that we are seeing right now, Riley esports team Ares, they're really starting well again. They're really forming a new group to where they really need to know each other, so that they will have a great execution for their strategies and gameplays. And as you can see right here, one of the players of our team, Riley, is definitely on the roof. That's really a great support for his teammates, because having a great view and sharing that information to your teammates, that's one of the advantages that you can use in getting a win and getting a lot of kills tonight.
Execution notify. Let's go. Let's go. You got to find a way to make sure that you execute the play in such a brilliant way. Now, as you can see right now, 14 out of 17. Red Queen, our game pace is slowing simply because we've transitioned again from TPP to FPP. But your thoughts on this engagement? We are seeing a lot of close quarter battles in this particular part of the compound.
I mean, CQC's not that very surprising when I cast for CODM. I mean, it's all because, you know, you still have a chance to actually respawn and get back into the fight. But of course, you need to understand, you need to gauge or assess the situation. Do you still have the upper hand in that engagement? Is it still safe to go back, or do you need to choose another location for you guys to reset? And again, it all boils down to how good your communication is to your team. And we also have to commend, you know, how good your IGL is, because he is the one in charge, you know, giving the roles, or, you know, giving the what you need to do inside the game. He gives the structure in your gameplay. So if he is the one cracking under pressure, then it's not going to be a good story for your team.
Oh, wait a minute, Super Clark. I'm seeing the Jet right now, our player from TNC. This is it. Red Queen, you're seeing it in action. You've seen it last night. We've seen it before, and we'll see it again. Air support gameplay is definitely in the play. Super Clark, your thoughts? I mean, we've seen earlier in the 5th round how TNC's Fate, sorry, not Fate, but someone from the Emperors was able to effectively use that air support. And look at it. It's Jackal's literally just buzzing off the background while all the other players are finding ways to go and slug it out in these compounds.
And that's the reason why we keep on seeing, all right, them trying to find a great cover, because someone from our TNC really knows how to fly that Jackal and create a huge damage. And if you remember from the previous rounds that we had, they're really flying out too low and really trying to create a huge damage from all of the players underneath them. And that's the reason why it's very dangerous seeing our TNC on that Jackal. So all you gotta do is try to find a way or think about the great defense that you can activate in order for you to win. Oh my god, and there you go! Another one, and that's gonna be from our TNC, but he's the one got knocked out after pulling out that defender. Oh, and that was really a complete kill. That's coming from our NICAEA team Falcons. That was really a great teamwork as we speak. They just came back to the game. I kid you not. That's gonna be, all right, a hundred game day right there, and a great support from our Team C.
Yes, Houston, we have a problem because, well, you know, the ground soldiers are already dead. So let's see if they can actually reset and do a great comeback for our last game. Guys, we are already at the 3rd phase of the circle with still, if I'm not mistaken, 14 teams inside the game. And this Jackal thing, this came in with a new update, right? And it's starting to really be a meta in CODM. What are your thoughts about that, Bravosix?
Well, I've been discussing this over the last 2 days, and I couldn't agree more. You're really, really right. I mean, it elevates the level of gameplay that we have at the moment, and I think based off of how Indonesian team Reborn was able to effectively employ that last night, and how TNC's players are already employing it right now, it seems that we are really headed for a lot of Jackal support play. I mean, we are Garena Survivors 2 is approaching really, really fast. But I want to defer to the wisdom of the great Super Clark. I mean, Super Clark, we are seeing already some shifts in terms of strategy. But what are your thoughts now that we have a Jackal in play, and then there's still some good old strategies that are still very, very effective and alive and kicking at this point?
The one that I'm looking at right now is I haven't seen any flanking strategy from these squads, from these players. Another thing is a third-party war. I'm thinking right now that maybe because a lot of Filipino soldiers are in the list for tonight's battle. And that's the reason why I haven't seen a lot of third-party gameplay, because they know each other. They know that someone will definitely do a third-party war. Oh my god! And there you go, trying to get a kill with the PKM and the actual gameplay again from this area. And them, right? Is that a Dembin? If I'm reading it right. Oh my god! And there you go. And our 4 kings. Let's see. Our team aces is about to get closer from our R7 legacy. Are they going to create their own legacy tonight? And I am seeing 3 players. Oh my god! Creating a U7 and AK-47. What is definitely going on right now? Fright is really on fire. What a job well done. And just like that, 2 players still remaining from our team. Who will get a win? Are they going to somehow do some a different strategy by holding on to that high ground and doing some uphill battle against Fright? Or Fright will be annihilating them? And there you go, getting closer right here. Let's see how is he going to maneuver with the use of Snowbee and MANDIRIGMA right now, getting closer from our team W. All right, that's a complete squad with the big rocks that you can use for your great defense. So how are you going to hold on this situation? You are at the middle. Let's see what's going on and let's see what's gonna happen. Red Queen, let's go.
Yes, total rampage on top of this hill again. We are looking at who's gonna win or who's gonna be crowned as the king of the hill. So let's see what's gonna happen as they try to battle it out, dancing the dance of death while everyone else is falling on their knees, dropping like flies, Super Clark.
Dropping like flies, I like that. It's kind of like, for me, it's like a butterfly. And no one, speaking of butterfly, no one is really using AB right now.
Butterfly.
Exactly. I'm not seeing any player right now using an AB. No one believes that they can fly. Oh my god. That is something different tonight. And there you go. Miracle SMR shot right now from our Team C. Not able to connect though, but that's really something that you can try. And there you go. Another knockdown. And then, oh, SMR shot again, but not able to connect. Let's see what's going on. And 4KKL got knocked out. Oh my god. Coming from our ABC. Very sexy. That was really a sexy kill right there. And let's see what's going on. How are they going to survive and regroup from our 4K and our MANDIRIGMA rotating right here. And this is going to be the first time I'll be seeing these players doing some flanking strategy tonight.
Alibaba clan now. All right, go ahead. Sorry.
No, it's okay. I thought it was 4 Kings versus the TNC, right? Bravo.
Yeah, earlier. But I just want to make a quick shout out to Alibaba clan. They were really trying to go and surround the room at this point. But Red Queen, going back to you, I mean, we're just 10 out of 17 with 27 players still in the play. And look at all of these intense engagements coming in, even at the FPP mode. Wait a minute, Ron is hiding on the truck, and Alibaba hijacking the truck. Alibaba hijacking the truck. Are you guys watching this? This is awesome.
That is some Fast and the Furious move right there, hijacking cars and trucks. We got TNC right now in the middle of it all. We also have our venomous Vipers right here trying to, I don't want to say sting, but they're trying to bite off the heads of their opponents in this situation. TNC Rito watching right now, trying to do a massive spray down against their sibling rivalry right there, trying to make the vehicle explode. Let's see if actually Rito can pull this one off, Super Clark.
Let's see what's gonna happen right now, because our TV able to explode that. All right, cargo tracking, that was really huge. And our Team D right here, our BLinKommunity getting closer from our Team C as well. Let's see how great they are. Are they going to annihilate our Team C? That's gonna be 3 players remaining right now. Looking at the map, and they have a complete squad. They really need to be clever using the numbers of the soldiers that they still have. Moving on to the latter part of our final round again. This is our final round. So all you gotta do is be ready from this action. This is gonna be epic. Oh my god! Let's see if that's gonna be a complete kill. And they're getting closer. They're getting closer. Oh, knocking out. Oh my god, with an AK-47. That was really a huge gameplay right there. And I'm still seeing our Team B still alive and still thirsty to get some blood and knocking out another AK-47 gameplay. Oh, Bear! Not able to bear that kill. Oh my god, Bravo!
All right, as much as I want to really call a lot of the action here, I'm going to toss over to Red Queen. Red Queen, look at this. Our NICAEA Falcons are back in their fighting form.
Yes, we are now down to our final 3 teams. Now scratch that. We are down to our 2 teams trying to get the W for our final game. Now we are seeing a massive spray down happening right here, and that ends the game. We got our ENE on top of our game number 6, our final game of the night.
NICAEA Falcons proving they really know how to sustain something and how to end on a great note. And that was brilliant casting action brought to you by, I'd say they're hybrids. I mean, Super Clark and Red Queen know how to analyze, and they also know how to hype. And I'm just like the one calling the shots on the background, but I really am enjoying this impromptu trio cast, the first ever trio cast for the Showdown, made possible by, I mean, this is how we rise through adversity, but I'm going to dwell on that later on before we cap the night. Let's go back to our results. As we could see right now, post-game breakdown, our NICAEA Falcons literally soaring high and ending their night, with high spirits. We got CEO with 2, we got Bear with 3, we got Dardil leading the pack with 12. And we also got Wem or 1 with another Wen with 2. So that is 2 plus 3 plus 12 plus 2. That's a total of 15, 17, 19 kills for our NICAEA Falcons. I mean, Red Queen, Super Clark, please weigh in. This is very impressive comeback coming in from our Falcons.
Not only impressive because they really know how to grab the W. And if you remember, they're on the top on our previous rounds. Although 4 Kings managed to showcase their skills in winning a lot of gunfights, and that's the moment they were our top fragger. But this time, having this win and having a lot of kills tonight, let's see what's gonna happen. This will be a close fight, and this will be interesting battle that we have for tonight's round, because NICAEA able to manage to be crowned as champion for our final round.
4 Kings has already pretty much secured the top spot for our overall leaderboard in this tournament. Now we're just gonna talk about who will get into our 2nd, 3rd, down to our 6th place to proceed to our C minors, guys. I mean, 4 Kings, before we started our last game, they've managed to cross that 100 mark, setting themselves up with 120 points. So I think that's a very good gap that they have set so far. So it's really gonna go down on who will come in from top 2 down to number 6, guys.
And 1 to 6 is definitely the number that we will be watching. I mean, Super Clark. I mean, if you've seen how great of a play and how great anybody's ball game could it be, tonight will definitely seal the deal. I mean, your thoughts while we're waiting on the final leaderboards from Mission Control.
This will be crazy, dude. This will definitely a crazy night. Not only not
Mission
only
Control.
Yes, not only that we are definitely having a first time trio casting. It will be crazy night as well, because our NICAEA performed well tonight, and the 4 Kings, let's see, because it was really a close fight, and really close, just like we have right now. Bravosix and Red Queen, we are really close to each other, and that's the reason why it was really an insane and somehow something to see and something to look forward to in seeing our leaderboard tonight.
All right, so without further ado, if you'll allow me, ladies and gentlemen, let us see the final leaderboards courtesy of Mission Control. Let's see these scores now. And just like we expected, the 4 Kings will definitely make the ROYALE tonight, as they will be following the lead of their brothers for Kings Esports yesterday. It's going to be the 2 for 2 by 4 Kings Aces this time, 133 total points, followed by our NICAEA Falcons with 69 total kill points and 53 in terms of placing, 122 points for NICAEA Falcons. Number 3 is our SDPH Empire with 84 points. Number 4 is our BVE Visage, finally qualifying after last night's defeat with 80 points, a stellar performance for our BVE Visage. And of course, our ABC VERYSEXY continuing their sexy lead and maintaining their slot in the leaderboards at 79, and Deus Ex Machina version 2 qualifying from behind with 73 points. Of course, Super Clark and Red Queen, let's give a little bit of a shout out and GG's to all the other players in the roster. Please read out their leaderboards, guys.
Well, we got ΔΕΝΣΕΤSU Radiance on our top 13 with 33 points. We also have Summit Vandals with just 25 points. R7X Legacy 24. General Purgatory, we got 16 points. Shadow with 15 points. EHRA Esports Aries with 11 points. 212 Underground with just 7 points. And moving down the list, I think my partner right here, Super Clark, can take it away.
What number are we in?
I think you forgot about slot 7 to 12, so I think Super Clark could read that out for us. It's fine. It's fine. We're adjusting. This is new, but we're really enjoying. So Super Clark, take it away.
No,
my
I just
partner.
don't have the list, and that's the reason why. There we go. I got the list already. What what team are we
There
in
we
right
go.
now?
All right, 7. TNT BLACKFYRE leading off.
TNC BLACKFYRE, that's going to be 69, and one point difference only from BLinKommunity Vipers. And I'm just hoping that, you know, how great the community they are. I should be expecting a lot of performances from our BLinKommunity Vipers, and 56 total points from our MANDIRIGMA HYDRA. They're really soldiers tonight. They were managed to somehow win a lot of kills and managed to somehow show how great they are. That's the reason why they were called themselves MANDIRIGMA. They have the heart. They are really brave. They're really joining our war tonight. And RADIANCE, they're really performing well as well, racking up a total of 45 points with the 23 kills. That's really a great numbers to start with, and it was really indeed a great experience from our Riley Esports team EHRAs. And moving down from our TNC Esports Emperors, they're really trying to create their own empire by having 33 total points. And SDPH, oh my god, they are really crazy in our chat earlier from the page of Paramount Gaming Esports, but not able to sustain the energy of the supporters, the clan members, and the clan master that we saw earlier from the chats field. But who knows, in no time our SDPH will be crowned as champion, moving in the future tournaments that we will have.
All right, so now, all right, go ahead.
Yeah, sorry.
Go ahead,
I
Red Queen.
just want to say, ABC VERYSEXY. I kind of, expected that they're still, they're gonna make a good comeback, because they started very strong, during our game 1 down to game number 3, but they kind of just lost their momentum towards game number 4, when they actually lost the top spot to our 4 Kings. And we also have SDPH. I was trying to type it in the comment section, that they kind of, they should have stepped up, the game a bit. But again, as Super Clark mentioned a while ago, they could not, sustain maybe the energy. Of course, I mean, we've played 6 games, guys. I mean, the pressure, the consistency, and of course, the mental fortitude when you guys are playing in a game. Kind of, these are all the factors that these guys needs to consider. So, I mean, I just want to say to all the teams that participated for tonight, the 120 teams that actually registered in our Zero to Hero Showdown, you guys are, great. Kudos to all who joined. But of course, we can only pick, those teams that actually conquered the battlefield. But don't you guys worry, because we still have a lot of tournaments coming up for you guys, just for you guys.
Just for you. Oh my god.
Just for you.
Just for you.
Just for you.
the community.
That's for
And
you.
And actually, well, actually want to thank the challenge that arose earlier that
Mhm.
Red Queen's internet failed her for some time. I want to thank that crisis because it brought out the best in this stellar broadcast team, and we made history. I mean, it's me. It's Red Queen and Super Clark for the first time in the Showdown's history. We were able to pull off an impromptu, a surprise, but it was really an epic trio cast. I mean, it's giving me so much it's giving me so much joy in my heart, as well as, what do you call this? It sends shivers down my spine. And look at it, someone just joined the fray. Finally, our guys can finally see mission control. All right, let's toss over to mission control right now, and I can see our man, the myth, the legend, Colix Gaming. All right, Colix, good evening to you, mission control, and how does it feel to be able to join us for this quadcast performance now? Go ahead.
Wait, actually, I'm very happy to see three casters jumping into an impromptu managing the tournament, and
Yeah.
definitely I'm happy too to edit impromptu for you guys.
Aww. That's why we call you mission control, buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Colix Gaming, since you're already on the screen, I will take the opportunity as the anchor to ask you just a few questions before we'll let you off and get some well-deserved rest for the night. Like, what was your favorite moment of the night, and what battlefield stories did stand out for you, not just for today, but over the course of the entire qualifying days of the showdown?
I mean, for me, if you're gonna be asking me for the team, maybe I mean, for the teams, we need to check out 4K. Very aggressive gameplays coming from those players, and definitely we need to look out for them on the next tournaments that we will be having. But then again, another one, since you've mentioned the battle, maybe I could add on to the battle from the back end, since we are showing you
Let's
guys
go.
the battlefield, and definitely giving you a great show for tonight.
Red Queen, Super Clark, any questions for mission control? The man, the myth with the mustache.
Did you drink your water? Drink your water, B.
Best question ever. Okay, I mean, we're making history tonight, and I think before we let Colix go later, and before he answers that question, one for Colix Gaming, everybody. Shall we
Let's
do it?
go.
Shall we do it? All right, on the count of three. Where is Red Queen's? Where's your water? You gotta get your water. I mean, one shot puno, as we say in the Philippines. I mean, right? All right, 1, 2, 3. Too big,
Too big
is
is
water.
Yeah. Oh my
One
God.
for the record books. Wow.
I mean, we casters also need to show some type of versatility when we are on, especially when we're doing something that's live. You know, we need to adapt to changes, and this is actually one of the best examples that happened so far. And I really enjoyed casting, even though my internet connection is really giving me all the challenges, for tonight's live broadcast. But I'm pretty thankful and grateful because Super Clark is just right there. He stepped in and assisted my partner for this evening, Bravosix. So thank you, Super Clark, for carrying me, or I don't know, catching this whole thing. Just because, just because of the internet connection. And I'm happy because the audience, they've pretty much, patient and everything, and I did not see any toxic comments at all. I want to give a special shout out to AJ and Gian Flores because
Yeah.
when I was typing in, I was trying to get myself involved when casting, just typing everything that I want to say in the comment section. They have been very engaging with me. So thank you guys. Big shout out to the both of you.
There you go.
Right.
And it really greatly, to show how like Red Queen is saying, versatile we are in this type of situation. How are you going to adjust and be ready each time that someone's calling for help, right?
It's not just that. I mean, we thrive in adversity, and I think that is the unintended awesomeness of
Right.
tonight was because of a big challenge. I mean, um, casting 6 rounds with just a duo or just alone already is challenging. And so I really want to thank the both of you, and of course Mission Control, and let's thank also everyone on the back end. We got Fafa Babe, we got Time to Kill Gaming, we got Sarge for his support and love and literally just allowing us to be ourselves. The motto of Paramount Gaming Esports is to take the world by storm, and this is definitely going to take the Showdown by storm. For the first time again in our Showdown history, we were able to make a trio cast, and not just that. I mean, I hope that for all of you who are watching us right now on the Facebook Live, we hope that you enjoyed it. We hope Paramount Management enjoyed it. And we hope that, we trailblaze more of these formats, because it's really the community that benefits from really elevating the type of production, the type of
Right.
presentation that we give. And look at Super Clark and Red Queen. They are really experienced casters, and you couple that up with the magic of Colix's production, and of course my years of experience in storytelling, basically. So I mean, it's basically just like a puzzle that came together. I mean, it's just a puzzle that came together, and it came for all the best. So before we end tonight, I mean, Colix and Super Clark, Red Queen, any final words, any last observations you want to share with our audience?
I just want to say, for all the things that you said, I couldn't
Couldn't
agree
agree
more.
more.
Oh, come on. I kid you not. That was good.
I think some of the
man.
viewers are already typing that in the comment section. It was so funny because even then they are typing, I couldn't agree more.
PG, you might start printing out T-shirts with the "I couldn't agree more." Like I couldn't agree more. Too big is water. Houston, we have a problem. What else? Wait a minute, or whatever
Kapeg
caster. Yeah. Whatever caster shirts there are, because the Showdown is definitely one for the record book. So, on behalf again of our production team, Mission Control, Colix, our production team of Paramount Gaming Esports, my awesome partners and hybrid analyst, shoutcaster, whatever you call it, Super Clark and Red Queen Gaming. My name is Bravosix, as well as, and for me and the team, thank you and good night. Mabuhay.
You come from high. Now you see me rise. Hey.